tuned in to six-scale Mafia's tales from the dark side, where legends never die, and the Helldivers ride. Till dawn, chrome reflections, war begun. It'll diving straight into the sun. Behind enemy lines of time and space, collector shrines, the dead we face. VHS ghosts whisper through the wires. We're forged in flame, baptized in fire. From a time long forgotten, flashbulbs pop, the battle cries under cosmic smoke and static skies. Demons crawl through mirrored screens and we pose like gods in shattered dreams. You're welcome to the dark side. Saturday Night Alive, six-scale Mafia. We keep the vibe from the 80s chrome to the 90s grime. We bend time, baby, frame by frame, divine. No tales from the dark side, where the legends never die. Past and
Hello, my friends. Anthony there, 6 Scale Mafia. Guys, I'm going to bring him right in right away. We are a little early, maybe a little late. Joost, my man.
Hey.
How are you, my friend?
Very good. Is that a new intro? Because I don't remember seeing that last time.
Usually my Saturdays, but I clicked the wrong one. I was like, well, we're going Saturday. Doing the Saturday night intro. Yeah.
There's a lot of 90s loving in that clip.
A lot of 80s, a lot of 90s. That's what we all want. Joost.
Yeah.
I mean, the new stuff's good too, but we all want the good stuff, man. The good stuff, and you're doing some of those too. So we're gonna talk about. We haven't talked in when was the last time we talked? 4 months ago.
Oh, at least I would say even more. Yeah,
maybe a little more. Maybe a little more. I know we were gonna start 11 we thought 11 my times. We're gonna do 10. We start a little early. We're compromising.
Yeah, I thought 7 p.m. my time, which is not 11 a.m. your time, apparently. So.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Maybe that'll change again in November, I think.
Yeah,
which is kind of, yeah, it's all good. Philly, though, what is up, my friend? How you doing, man? That was my childhood, too. Hello, Anthony and Joost. Yeah, I think a lot of us. So,
Philly, I'm still thinking about that In-N-Out burger. I didn't forget.
Hey. Yeah, well, so you're gonna be in San Diego, right?
Yeah. And Philly's going to be there too. And so he's talking about In-N-Out. And one of the things I've heard that I have to do when I'm, I need to be in the West Coast, I believe, is to try an In-N-Out burger. So I'm going to see if that's all it's cracked up to be.
It's not bad. I like it. You got to get a double animal style, which is like the grilled onions. It's good. You guys will have fun.
Okay. All right,
because you don't have any out there. That's right. Well, that'll be really cool. So, I mean, we talk briefly on that. This your first time then, right? Going to San Diego?
Yeah. It's first time visiting the West Coast. We're going. So we're flying on July 12th, doing the East Coast first. So we'll be a few days in New York, then do a few days Washington, then fly to San Diego to get prepared for Comic-Con, help build the booth with the people from Factory Entertainment. And then I'll be there on Wednesday evening press night, and I'll be there all of Saturday myself if you want to meet me. And then Andy Maniloff is also coming, and he'll be attending on other days. We've got Sean Dabbs coming, flying in, and he'll be in the booth. Of course, the Factory Entertainment guys will be in the booth. I've got my sons filling in for me a couple of days, so there's a whole lot of people to meet. Kiara is coming. You'll get, depending on what day you come, if you come every day, you'll meet the whole Jazzinc team. So
that's awesome. Wow, that's gonna be fun. So from New York to LA, you're doing the tour.
Yep.
I mean, flying though, I'm assuming, right, from New York to LA.
So we're going to do, we're flying to New York, then take the train to Washington, then we'll fly from Washington to San Diego, and again, take the train down the coast to LA. That's okay. The plan.
Well, then that'll be fun, because the train, you're going to get that experience, looking out the window and traveling. Yeah. That'll be really fun for a family thing too. So that'd be awesome. Hopefully we need a Mafia and Joost meetup. I know, but I can't make it to San Diego this year.
Man.
You know what it is? It's that I'm going to Vegas a week earlier or a week later.
Right.
For the Star Trek convention. And so I was like, can I get to LA, do this big trip, come home, and then get to Vegas? Maybe. I don't know, right? It's a lot. I mean, we'll see.
It's a lot, but it's not a no. I'm hearing possibilities.
It's not a no, right? It's not a no. Because that would be really fun to meet up with all of you guys. That'd be so fun. We can all just hang out and talk all this good stuff. So but yeah, I don't National Lampoon's Jazzinc Vacation, man. Yeah, no doubt. I'm trying to think of what we should bring up, because we do have a lot to
discuss.
We got a lot to talk about. I kind of wanted to have a few more people come on in before we get into.
So you're saying there's a chance. That's a deep cut.
There's a chance. There's a chance I'll be there. That's right. Yeah. So
that's Dumb and Dumber, right?
Yep, exactly. So you're saying there's a chance. Let's, maybe let's bounce around here. Well, I got an idea here. Come join us, man. Going to bug you. I know, Philly. I know, and Doggy as well. What's up, my man? Yeah, it would be fun. I think it'd be really fun. So
yeah, it'll be there. Fun. Doggy Dog will be here.
Oh, cool. Yeah, see, like it's gonna be fun. I think that'd be really fun. So, Mitchell, my man, what's happening, Mafia and Joost? Any more news on Matrix? Maybe.
Oh yeah.
maybe we'll
stick around and you'll see some stuff.
stick around. And we'll see.
Stick around, yeah.
Right. Just the other day though, this week, right? You did show the first picture, if I read your Facebook post correctly, the first picture of a final Wonder Woman. Or
yeah.
Okay.
The first picture, but we have more. So I did show this one.
Mm-hmm.
But you have more. Is there a way to full
I
screen
do.
this? Maybe
I'm gonna try to make this a little. What does this button do? Does that make it any better?
Famous last words.
Right? Yeah, I could zoom. Dropbox is kind of funky, but if we just kind of get up to the top here first, and then we can go through some of these. But I think this is probably the best that we can pull here. But this is the one that you had showed off, and then see, I don't even know how to hit next. Dropbox is really weird. We have to bring it back out to the.
Well, the thing
Dropbox
is,
not let you. There we go.
There we go.
That was weird.
Okay. Yeah.
There we go. Okay. There we go. Sorry. And you were saying?
Yeah. So for Wonder Woman, we're going to try something new. So I'm testing the waters here. So there's a couple of things I'm trying to feel out, and based on what I'm hearing, I feel like people want less choice. So we've offered them a lot of choices with Catwoman and Penguin, then less so already with 1966 Catwoman, and the other thing is they want lower prices. Now the stuff we do, it's all handmade. So basically, you're looking at an artisan type figure, and in this case, we're talking hand painting, hand hairing, movable eyes, a custom seamless body type. So it's the thing we're thinking of is basically have two releases, and both will be exactly the same, except for the head sculpt. So basically, we'll have,
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So this would be one version you could go for, the smiling one. But instead of having people have to get the DX to get the other sculpt, if they like that sculpt, what if we make, because we also have a more serious expression like this
here,
yeah, so that would be the second expression, and we'll just make two versions. You could just either get the smiling version or you'll get the serious version, because we didn't do many accessories, because again, keep the price down, right? So
sure.
So you've got the Wonder Woman, you've got the so that's basically artisan figure, you've got the magnetic metal stand, you've got the tiara that goes into the boomerang, you've got the 5 pairs of hands, you've got the bending revolver, you've got the cape. I'm probably thinking of forgetting something, so if any of you guys in the chat know, let me know. But so not a big release that way, and so that we can keep it around that $300, and you'll have everything you need. And then if you want two setups where you have like this more serious one, and you can display her without the cape, and you want the other display with the cape and her like this and smiling, then you get both versions.
I'll do it this way.
Yeah. So I was thinking, what do you think? So you people in the chat, what do you think of that idea? So not a whole lot of accessories, which some people would call box fodder anyway.
So are you saying that one version would have one sculpt, the other version would have the other sculpt? Or
yeah, and both would include everything I'm saying.
But would the second version have both head sculpts?
No. So just basically, there's two versions, and all that's changing between the versions is the head sculpt.
Okay, I don't like that idea.
Okay,
but that's me. I don't know about everybody in the chat. Everybody's different. The only reason I say that is because, like, if you have I commented on your post about it a little bit. We talked about it a little bit, but like if you have like a standard version that is you pick whatever sculpt you want as the standard version, and
right?
Then I think I don't want to say it's like bare bones, but kind of a minimal standard version.
Yeah.
And then you have a deluxe that can offer that additional head sculpt and additional couple accessories. Then that way, I think then collectors have like two options, and they don't feel like they're being, I don't want to say tricked, but almost forced in a way to buy both versions because maybe they want both head sculpts. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's feasible. So for you as a standpoint or not, I don't know.
Everything is still feasible. The thing is, with her, we looked at the robot dog and some other stuff, but there's very little in terms of accessories that makes sense without going into like full extra outfits. So we want to test the waters with this one. If this does well, we'll maybe do like a 1940s outfit version or whatever, maybe down the road. I don't know yet. The thing is, we talked about it with the team, and we felt we could pad the release with all kinds of stuff like the weird robot dog. But we don't have a whole bunch of accessories, is basically what I'm saying. So you'll have the cape, you have the lasso, you've got the tiara, you've got the boomerang, you've got the guns, you've got the metal base, you've got the head sculpt. We could do a deluxe where the deluxe is just the second head sculpt, but then people would be complaining that I'm putting the second head sculpt behind a paywall.
Well, I don't know. I mean, what do you get? Maybe put a poll in the chat and see what some people are thinking. But I see a couple comments. I got Funky Cold Santa, my man, saying I would like to buy the deluxe version and get everything. And Philly saying a budget friendly one head sculpt and then a deluxe with two, which I'd be happy to get. And I understand what you mean. Maybe in this particular release, she doesn't have much, like you're saying, so it's hard to like, test and gauge like what all could be in kind of a deluxe. But again, Eric, I wish there's a pack where you could just get the whole thing, because I know some people may not be like super fans, but would like to have her in the collection, right? And what I mean by that is maybe they don't want or they can't afford to buy both separate versions, right? So it's kind of like a nice, hey, you know what, I'll pay the premium to kind of have the all-in-one package. And then the people that aren't as diehard would be like, hey, this is a reasonably priced edition, like the standard. I'm okay with that. I don't need the other bells and what, you know what I mean? I think, and maybe see what some of the people in the chat would say on that, but I think that would probably work. But I think, this looks great. And I see what you mean. She doesn't have a whole lot, right? So you're going to have to kind of gauge and where you're going to go with that with the releases.
Yeah. And the thing is, what would we charge for the invisible plane? Well, how would you put that in the box,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Anyway, so
great.
So let's put up a vote. Either have two basics with just different head sculpts, or have a basic and a deluxe where the deluxe has the extra head sculpt. But then we would have to decide which is the best head sculpt for the basic. So if you just want to get one, do you want the smiling one or the serious one?
A standard and deluxe with, I mean, I don't even know how to make this poll. Let's say deluxe with everything, or two separate versions. We'll just do that as a poll right now, just so you guys kind of give me an idea. If you would prefer to have two separate individual versions, or a deluxe, with a standard, but like with a deluxe that comes with everything,
right? And
kind of go with there. Hill Valley, what is up, my friend? Not keen on the idea of having to buy two figures to get both head sculpts. See, that's where I was kind of leering into. I often like to swap head sculpts, and I don't want to buy both versions. As Mafia said, the better to have a standard and a deluxe. And I think the standard with the serious look, that may work too. Like Jay Hunter said, because then you have a unique one, right, with the deluxe.
Yeah, exactly. But Eric's saying, her smile is her best asset. So if you put that in the DX, then people are going to be pissed. Well, people are going to be pissed anyways. But
So the goal is to mitigate the level as best as possible. But I totally understand, bro. I do. Okay. Hector, my man, what's up, brother? Good friend, Hector. He's no one will be fully satisfied. However, don't mind accessories that are paywalled behind a deluxe, but paywalling head sculpts sucks no matter who does it. I got you. Yeah. So, because it is fun. Like a lot of people might like that, right? Be like, you know what? If the standard had the serious and now I bought this deluxe and I don't have the serious, then I feel like I'm missing out, because a deluxe would be like, should be everything. I should have the edition because I'm spending the extra, right? And maybe I want to, after 6 months or whatever, change that head sculpt out and be like, well, I can't unless I have to go buy a standard version. You know, so I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
But
all right.
So take some stuff into consideration.
I appreciate that, Eric. So the thing is, so it's either going to be 2 releases identical except for the head sculpts, and then the people can decide their best head sculpt, or we do a deluxe with 2 head sculpts and a basic, but then we have to decide what is the basic sculpt. If I'm reading it right, the room right, the deluxe has cornrows, right? Why didn't I think of that? So more people would like the serious as the standard, but so it's just something we're playing around with. So it's going to be a simpler release, and so that the deluxe doesn't have to cost $500. Is basically what we're saying.
Yeah, well, and that's kind of like the whole thing. And I mean, I know we're going to talk about all of what's coming on here. And Mitchell, I don't know if this is going to be a future thing. Obviously, you're probing out there and trying to you know, figure out what path you want to go moving forward and whatnot on there. But because of the post that you made, I understand that. And you know, as I mentioned on that, you know, there are diehards that may not collect everything, right? They might just be 66 collectors, you know, whatever, and just be like, look, I'm going to buy it. I don't care what it is. I'm all in. This is, they're super passionate about it. But a lot of collectors are out there, you know, have whatever, you know, Hot Toys, and art, whatever, 10, 20, 30 plus pre-orders a year. And I think that's the majority. I think that's safe to say that's the majority of the customers out there. You know, everybody's all over the place. So not to say, you know, oh, you know, I'm going to like lowball everything. Of course not. But just giving the options that are affordable for people is going to go, you know what I mean? I think it's going to go a long way, because there's, like I said, there's so many people out there trying to get so much stuff. Yeah. And streamlining. It's all about streamlining, you know, because now that we're getting into, I don't remember offhand, but you've talked about a lot. We've shown a lot. You got a grip of figures on the horizon, right? So, you know, moving forward. But yeah, this looks awesome. This does look awesome.
I'm very happy how that turned out. She was tricky though. I mean, Sean and we went back and forth a lot on the Linda head sculpt before we got it right, and then when we got it to Viola to paint, she gave feedback. We tweaked some more. So this one wasn't easy, and of course we got Rusty, who's an absolute Wonder Woman expert, helping us. So we had a crack team on this, but I appreciate that, Valkyrie. Valkyrie Magnus, that's a cool one.
Yeah, Valkyrie, my man. For 2, dude, thank you so much. Yes, take Linda Carter. Well, any Linda Carter. Yeah, and that, you know what? That's good though, because you have a team that's working back and forth, you know, trying to make the best that you guys can make. And I think it looks pretty awesome. I love this. I love the gun. It's a good accessory. You know, it's just perfect. It is awesome. Yeah. And brother cousins though, Jay, my man, for 5. Thank you so much, dude. Just because you both are awesome. Well, you're awesome too, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Jay. Always.
So we're going to be launching this on June 25th. I'm seeing a question. So June 25th is this plus the 1989 Batcave that we'll be showing later in the stream. So I have a third thing I want to try and get in on that same release, because we don't want to have too many launch dates. But so it's going to be Linda Carter Wonder Woman plus 1989 Batcave for sure on June 25th. It's our usual time, so 9 a.m. LA, New York, which is 6 p.m. Central European time, which is midnight in Hong Kong. So,
okay. So you're saying both the Wonder Woman and the Batcave
will be dropping on June 25th. Yes.
Shoot. Okay. Let me bring. Sorry, I didn't mean to just single you out there, but let me look, because you do have. We can kind of bounce on this too. there's a few photos here. I just downloaded them separately because Dropbox is being kind of weird. But
good.
This
so if you could zoom in,
design 2. Yeah,
this is the final of the Batcave. Yeah, so people probably want to know how long and how large it is. So it's 60 centimeters by 41 by 41 ish, which turns out to be 23 and a half inches by 16 by 16 something. That's the size of the whole diorama. So if you can go to the next picture.
I can.
So this is the design. Looking from the top, you've got the graded floor, which is actually very cool, and it has a thick like ledge. It's got the chair. It's got the whole Batcomputer cave thing, and it's got a little bit of the cave wall in the back. And then if you can go to the next one, you can see another view. Here we go. So this is the final version that's been painted. It's got full working screens, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 working screens in all sizes. You can see those smaller screens that are the screen is smaller than the nail on my pinky. It's ridiculous.
Wow, these right here, right?
Yep. Yeah, and so there's a video in this folder, so you can actually see them working. So this is designed by and the prototype completely made by Andy, Doggy Dog Designs. I don't even think I had a start for this one to work on. So so basically,
this is awesome.
Yeah. And this will be at San Diego Comic-Con. People want to see it in the flesh working and talk to Andy. It's going to be there. And this will also go open for pre-orders on June 25th. And because so much of the work has already been done by Andy, and because for KITT we won't be able to have, because it's so complex, the tooling done before Christmas, we might actually be able to open the pre-orders and release this before Christmas. Might be possible.
Okay. Yeah. I'm digging this anyway. I mean, you guys are killing it with this, dude. I don't know if it's gonna load video through here or if I have to load it up separately, but I will bring that up. But I love that. So that's not like, it's still pretty big, but not super big. I feel like if you have a
exactly
case, it's gonna work out well. It's gonna work out. Yeah, beautiful. Oh yeah, that's true too, Raymond. So last time we talked, right? Curious if there's any word on the suit vault. Is that something you still want to? We were kind of, we put that poll out there saying, hey, even though it's not part of the same level, are you still thinking about that? Or
we're still thinking about that. I don't know if we'll make that for the release on June 25th, but it's going to be a separate piece anyway. So it depends on, and Andy's got so much on his plate. So basically, Andy and Sean are working for us full time now, at least up until Comic-Con. Yeah. So, and Andy, he had some nasty, complicated things working he's been working on the design for KITT. He's been working on this. He's also helping with some other projects. So we don't know how far the suit vault is going to be along. And I'm not going to pressure him. So we'll just see when that comes. It comes.
Okay. The vault is still in progress.
Exactly. Okay. So we will have a vault, maybe, but probably not June 25th. Is that platform included? Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's all one piece right here that
that's
we're looking
piece.
At. So the vault's probably going to be just a separate, sold separately, something different. I think. Yeah. But that would be awesome. That would be sick. DK, my man, is the Batcomputer something we will be able to order direct from you?
Very good question. So anything that's not a figure, you can order directly from us. So Batcomputer, vehicles, module cases, or the Cineboxes, and all that sort of thing. So here you see, so this was just a basic Batcomputer with a test that Andy was doing to show off all the screens working at once, with Joker coming in, and he had all the screens just about synced up. So and he's showing the So how much? Look at this. This thing is drawing so much current, though. It's ridiculous. But
yeah, but dang, that's perfect. And that's obviously that's all included too, right? We don't have to buy a USB hub.
No. So it's probably not going to be that USB hub. But Andy, so in the other video, you'll see there's room in the rock wall. There's a reason for the rock wall. Several reasons actually. So there's room in the rock wall for the power supply. Could you turn on the sound a bit? You can.
Yeah, I think I can. Why did it just stop here? I have to push play again. Where did the audio go? That's so. Windows is so weird.
Yeah, well, okay. The people just trust us.
There's audio. What the heck? Here, let me back up and go back in. I see there's no play button. That's so weird. I can load it separately. I can load it separately, but in the picture viewer, it doesn't have an audio. Well, whatever.
No,
I can load it. I'll load it here separately. I'll load it here separately so we can hear it. But I think that might be the only. Let me see if I can just load it separately. Is that the only video? I think that might be the only.
No. Andy shot a video especially for you 1 hour ago, maybe 2. That's also in the folder.
Okay, maybe it's this one here. Let me bring this one in. I will just share a video, specifically here. And we are in the 89 cave. Oh, it's a .move file. Can I not load that? Okay, let me take a look. Let me see if I can load this in because it's a QuickTime video and it might not load unless we can do it through Dropbox. No problems. No problems with the Jack Nicholson footage.
So the way we're going to do this is either it's going to be preloaded or it's going to be a USB thing where people just can download the video and put it up themselves.
Okay. That's a good question. I wasn't sure. Yeah. Assistant to the regional Sith. What's up, my man? I just joined. Has the price been revealed on the Batcomputer?
No, don't know. We're still doing the calculations. So, yeah.
All right. So to be continued on that one. Maybe I could just load it through Dropbox because
let's see how that goes.
Yeah, this could maybe work. And then
here we got it.
See if we have audio here.
So the audio will come in later because right now the computer is starting up. It's doing this whole boot up sequence, and then it'll start running in a second, and then that's when the sound should start.
I like that. So you're seeing the boot up sequence here, and
here we go.
I like it. So we have video and audio.
Yep.
We simply cannot guarantee puppet-safe Joker here. Now, you fellas have said some pretty mean things, some of which were true. Under that fiend, Boss Grissom, he was a thief and a terrorist.
Oh yeah, I like that. It's a nice low profile in the back.
Yep.
Maybe even a little rough. Is the chair included then?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to confirm because I know some people might ask.
We are not prepared to discuss any deals. You heard it, folks. 20 million.
I like this. I'm digging this.
Yeah, I think it's our best work yet. So shout out to Andy.
Yeah, seriously, this is pretty banging. Now, the audio can be turned down.
We're not sure yet.
Not sure yet.
Because it's all a matter of cost. Because you're talking 12 screens and the audio, and then if you want controls, where do you put the controls? So that's TBD. But
okay.
Yeah, but we're looking into that. So again, shout out to Andy. That Batcave is amazing.
It's pretty bad.
And
I'm not gonna lie.
While we're at it, maybe show the figure that we're developing concurrently with this. So if you go to the folder, other development or something, it's like that called.
I got you. I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
So you probably won't be able to upload your clips in an SD card because it's 12 screens that need to sync. So that's probably not possible.
Are we talking about the turtleneck?
Yes, I'm talking about the turtleneck. That was very well.
I want to make sure that we're on the same boat here.
Yeah. Very good.
This one down, and then we'll share this one. Yes, that would actually be cool too, Hector. I mean, if you maybe you can on your own, if you're a little tech savvy, maybe. But audio, yeah, definitely I would consider audio because I think like having that on all the time might get me a little like in the back if I'm always hearing them talk.
Mm-hmm.
But because I'd have that thing on nonstop. I would have that thing on nonstop. Love the old CRT screens. Yeah. So let's see.
Actually, those screens have better resolution than an old CRT screen. But
yeah. I don't doubt it. It looks awesome. It's so cool. No, yeah, dude, Doug, this is awesome, bro. This is awesome. So a lot of people in the chat are amazing, are blown away by it. So yeah, let me bring up. Let's see what you say. Might have seen the head sculpt peeking out of the background in a few of those images. Well, this is what we were talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's pretty badass. This is good. I like this.
So it's going to be a fully articulated figure. So you can sit him down or have him stand or whatever, use him in another display, whatever you want. But this is developed specifically for the look he had in that diorama. So his Levi's, his Nikes, his turtleneck. So as you can see.
I love it. You can just have him chilling right there. And that now, of course, this is going to be a separate release too. Right?
Yeah.
But
yeah, later.
It's very cool.
But yeah.
Now, are you going to do? Do you plan on doing rolling eyes with this as well, or is this just kind of a standard sculpt, or not sure yet?
So what do you think?
I think rolling eyes.
Okay.
But I'm not the end all guy. I'm just a dude. I'm just a collector. What do you guys? You know what? Maybe I'll change the poll. We've had this poll running.
Well, so what was the results? Were there any results that we could
70 to 30 here 70. On the votes? Like deluxe, people would prefer a deluxe that has everything.
Okay.
And then like a standard and a deluxe, basically. So they have an option to be like, I just want the all in, right?
Yeah. Without having to buy two figures. Okay.
Correct.
Clear.
Yeah. So that could be it. Would you? I don't know. Prefer rolling eyes?
Yeah, because
standard.
It's the standard is rolling eyes, but like Doggy says, like Andy says, I'm not sure this specific one needs it.
Maybe not, but it's still nice to have, right? I could have like maybe I want to have my Bruce sitting in a chair, relaxed, leaned back, tilt his head a little, and then rotate the eyes like he's looking specifically like at this monitor. Or maybe I don't even have him sitting there. Maybe I have him standing next to the vault.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to rotate those eyes to give him that. Yeah, we're spoiled now. All rolling eyes.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's a good point, Andy. Don't you think that you want to be able to point the eyes towards a specific part of the diorama? So that's a good point. So answering the question depends on how much Jeff Eubank, how much increases the price. I'd say at least $30 for rolling eyes as a price increase.
Okay. Well, if people are okay with the $30 increase to have rolling eyes, I mean,
still. Since we don't need a custom seamless body for this one, and we don't have herring on this one, I would say the price on our site shouldn't be much higher than $275 for the Bruce Wayne.
Okay. With rolling eyes?
With rolling eyes.
Yeah, I think that's worth it. I think that's worth it, personally. Hector's saying I'm all about rolling eyes. If you can make it look natural and not bug-eyed. Like Hot Toys. Sometimes they can't, right? Because those eyelids need to be natural. not
Yeah.
like open.
Yeah, the eyelids. So with Catwoman, we had a so I don't know. People might have forgotten because it's been 2024. It's been a year and a half. Originally, we thought we'll do fixed eyes and we'll give them 3 head sculpts instead of doing the rolling eyes. Then people thought, I wanna have rolling eyes, so we upgraded from the prototype to the production with rolling eyes. Then we upgraded the eyeballs because Michelle Pfeiffer in the movie has a bit of red in her eyes, and so we made custom eyeballs. And still, the people wanted all 3 head sculpts. But to change that, just you can't just insert eyeballs and have it look the same. So
Right.
it's such a tricky thing to do. So stick around. When we get to 1992 Catwoman, you can see that we've found a way to move from the flat eyes, which are actually not spherical either, to spherical and rotating eyes and have it look the same. But it's one of the reasons we're later than what I hope. I mean, we're talking about 12 to 18 weeks on the release date, which I don't think is too bad, but
No, that's not bad.
good grief. It
Yeah,
wasn't-
that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
I do have a 5. Thank you so much, my man Moose. Let's do some more. You know, I got you on a meme for that, right? I do.
Me?
I do.
We'll see.
Right now. Here we go.
Let's do some more. I wasn't really.
Really?
I'm a meme.
You're a meme.
I
You're a
can
meme,
die a
man.
happy man. That's
You
a fucking
can.
nice thing.
You, you
But-
can.
I don't
that-
even remember the context. What let's do some more. What's let's do some more.
I think it's when you were talking on Lael's stream and Jay and Brother Cousins, and you were like, "There's so you had so many things to show up."
All right. Let's do
And
some
you
more.
said it, and now that's like the super. That's why everybody keeps saying this because they love you.
Okay.
They love it.
And
They love it.
And the cool thing is, my wife just joined the chat. So, honey, I'm a meme now, and that she makes a good point. You can't have a woman without rolling eyes, which is true. But we were discussing Bruce Wayne. So, but still, thank you for joining and making a good point.
Yes,
Catwoman
thank
is a
you.
woman, and she needs rolling eyes. That's true.
She does. But yes, thank you, Moose, my man. I am all in on Jazzinc for the most part. I'm balls deep in Jazzinc vehicles, actually head deep. Interesting.
I
Yeah,
appreciate that, man.
he is. That was great. I'm a meme. Yeah, it's awesome, my friend. So
That will be.
so good. I might make that and sample a remix album. That's absolutely great. That is. But yes, thank you for coming as well. Yeah, and that's true though. So I think that would be really awesome. You know, as a lot of people in the chat are saying, we're at. I mean, there's not a lot of votes, guys. If you want to vote, I put a poll in the chat. We're at 35 votes right now. If you prefer rolling eyes as a standard, and 89% so far are saying yes.
Yeah.
to
So
rolling
I
eyes.
think we don't need a lot of accessories. We don't need a custom body. We don't need a seamless body. We don't need to do herring. Like I said, I can think. So I don't know what the reseller price is going to be on this one, but I would say this one is around $275 on our site all day with rolling eyes. Yeah.
And now is he going to be kind of basic? Or what I mean is like you just get the figure with the sculpt and maybe glasses, and is that it? Or will he have some accessories?
Not a whole lot because I
a
can't
whole lot,
think
right?
of any. I can't think of any.
Some food,
Yes.
a drink. I don't. Was he ever? I'd have to watch it again.
Yeah, everybody in the chat, if you have suggestions for casual Bruce Wayne. The other thing I was also wondering, so I think there have been some, what's the word? Tuxedo Bruce Waynes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Doggy's
Yeah.
saying a couple accessories planned. His crime book. That would be nice. Yeah. Silver tray. Maybe he had a soup in Batman Returns, I think. Cup of coffee. If it's doable, just something interesting, right? The Napier file, Philly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so there could be a couple things, but not much, right? Like you said, yeah, it would be just like these kind of everyday accessories that he had right there. Nothing like action figure-y in that sense.
Yeah.
So
That's right,
but very
Benjamin.
cool.
This is the 68 in the Cinebox 130 with the complete light sheet background, which we've now tweaked and improved, by the way. So no more big glass jar thing. But yeah, I love the light up backgrounds. I can't wait to upgrade everything to the Cineboxes with the light up backgrounds. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. You know what? Perfect segue. Thank you,
Yeah.
Hawk, my man. So you've said you've done some revisions since the last time we've spoke
on the 66 or the vintage cave background. Basically, this is pretty much as is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we have a lot of pictures here, but let's
maybe
see if we can find it. These look good though.
Yeah.
These do look good. I think you have it in here. I like that.
I think so. Yeah,
like that.
that's yeah.
Ooh. KITT. Can I get another cave here? I think it's in here. There's a lot of photos. Here we go.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. So that's what you're seeing here. But you see the difference if it lights up in the background versus the static image you see in the picture.
Yeah. So what we're looking at here on the image that we brought up is the lights are on in the photo.
Yeah.
Right. But
So-
here's like more practical. Like here's on your camera.
Yeah. With and people also wonder, is there light in the top? Yeah, there's light in the ceiling, throwing light on the car, and then you've got the backlight from the cave. But like I said, we've improved it by taking out this thing because that's basically out of scale. It looks weird. So a few small things, but yeah.
Okay. I'm digging this. Do we have any idea when you're starting to ship?
Oh yeah, so this is cool. So it wasn't easy, but so when we're in the States, we'll actually visit so we found a partner that has a warehouse in the West Coast, right near LA. And so I think next week we'll send the first container to that warehouse. So, and we've got like 300, if you count up all the things that we've already made and that are finished, it's like 300 something pieces that's going to go to the US warehouse. And what is that? Yeah, it usually takes 8 weeks to get there. And then from there, we can ship them to the customers. But then they're already inside the country. So you don't have to worry about taxes, tariffs, whatever. And it seems even if we go from West Coast to, say, New York, the shipping price for the US customers for even a big Cinebox 130 like that is going to be, depending on what side of the East Coast we're talking, anywhere between $75 to $90 on shipping.
Yeah, shipping. Yeah,
The other thing is, so the shipping price is very, very reasonable for something this large and this heavy, and no taxes, duties, whatever. And the good thing is, the price of shipping it together with the light sheet or shipping those separately is the same. So basically, everyone who's got their Cineboxes on order from us and they're in the States, and that's a lot of you guys and girls, will start shipping the Cineboxes to you separately. And I think somewhere around the end of August, it'll be going out. So then it will have been cleared and it will go out. So the production is done. Your order is done. It's now on the ship to the States to keep the cost down. And then it's going to you. And then we can start shipping the light sheets somewhere late September, early October to you. And like I said, it wouldn't have cost any, the shipping price would have been the same if we waited to ship everything end of September or early October. So no month-long waits. And the other good thing is, now that we finally got this whole logistics route done, because it goes from Malaysia, where most of it's being manufactured, to Hong Kong, to the United States, then to your door, and through ship to keep the cost down. Starting for the basic Cineboxes and the risers, end of August we can start delivering from stock. So if you have, if you want to order, starting, because we made extra, starting August, these things are just going to be in stock, so no more wait. For the light sheets, same thing, but end of September, early October. So if you want something cool like this, you can have the Cinebox that will fit all of our vehicles, including the animated one, which is a huge one. And you can have that end of August, and you'll have the light up sheet somewhere, let's say early October to be sure. So, yeah.
Now we've talked about this before, and this is awesome. That's great. That's great news. It really is, because I need a couple of these, but they're all, so far everything that we've seen here, these are all the same dimensions, correct?
Yes.
You're saying this is Cinebox 130?
30. Yeah, and they're stackable. So basically, like Moduspace. The only it's the different size, and it's got the light sheet technology.
Badass. Okay, so I'm gonna need 3 of these, and but you're saying so the turnaround though will not take that long.
No,
by comparison.
No.
Yeah.
No. So anyone who orders between now and August will get theirs in August, September, and then the light sheets, let's say October. It's all been produced. We've tweaked the light sheets a little bit. That's why they're shipping later. The light sheets will start their sea journey in July, which is why I think it's going to be, like I said, September, maybe early October. It's not completely in our control if the Strait of Hormuz gets blocked again, or customs takes longer to clear it. But then again, we're talking shipping prices that are very reasonable, and you're no longer paying any tariffs, taxes, or duties. So
yeah. Any chance you can make a Castle Grayskull?
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
I wonder where that came from all of a sudden.
I know, right? Oh, I can't wait to see that movie. Are you excited for that by any chance?
I was too old for Master Universe.
I know. I knew that's where it was coming. I knew it was where it was coming, because you got a couple years on me. He-Man was that was more a lot of our generation. But I'm excited. I'm excited. So
I can imagine.
Yeah, it looks fun. It looks really fun. But I do have a 5, my man. Thank you so much. The Mad Delmoral. Why is reading your name right? I'm sorry. Any chance for Batman Returns Edition Batmobile? Maybe like a different paint job. Pretty please. What say you?
I think it's a matter of time before we tackle the 1992, since we've already sold out of the 1989s, and the people on the wait list. I mean, we haven't delivered all units yet, but the wait list is already so long, and I think I've converted like 5 people from the wait list in the last quarter, in the last 12 weeks. So that's basically nothing. But we got a whole lot of stuff coming. So I don't think the 1992 would come up for pre-order until sometime later next year at the earliest. And even then, I don't know. But since it's not just a different paint job, I mean, there's a whole different interior. There's a couple of other things that are different. I think it's cool to do a 92, especially for those who missed out on the 1998, and there are a lot, and that list is growing every day. It's like the same with the 1968. It's for the people who missed the 66. The 66 is still the OG, like the 1989 is, but better nothing. And for the people who are the completists like me, the 1992 makes sense because it's a different paint job. There are some parts different. The interior is different. There's the windshield wipers. There's a whole bunch of crap. So, I think we'll get to a 1992 eventually. But, like I said, at least not for a year.
Okay.
So,
yeah, that makes sense. Because, like you said, you still have not completely out yet. And you get the wait list and more stuff coming. So I can't see you not doing it though, right? So yeah, I guess more of a stay tuned on that, right? So
I mean, it's different enough to say it's not a re-release or just a repaint, because it's not going to be a repaint. It's going to be with all the changes that were done to the 1992 vehicle. So makes sense.
That will be awesome. My man Jeff though is wondering, is the cases limited run, or will they be available for years to come?
I hope it will be years to come, Jeff, but if everybody waits and the sales are just non-existent or too slow, I might kill off the product line if it makes no more sense. But the way things are going now, I hope this will be here for years to come with new backgrounds and maybe new sizes, like an in-between size or whatever. So the intention is, the intention is to have this around for a while. and just keep making them. And anyone who wants a display case and not wait and have them in stock, like I said, that's the goal, right? So we can offer that starting from August.
Be awesome. I like them. I like them, and that's a good thing too if you can get these out quick. I mean, realistically, I mean, because that's the thing. People don't like waiting as long as they've been waiting otherwise. So movie canon though, my man, celebrating 29 months of channel membership. I appreciate you, brother. Any plans on doing the Batman animated series Bat Cycle?
No concrete plans yet, but yeah. I would say that's a definite maybe. So the way I'm figuring is, if I look at the numbers the animated Batmobile did, that's not bad, right? So like 100 for the black one, but I believe for the blue one it's like 500 units, so 600 total worldwide. And then the figure is doing better than that, so that'll be at least like 1,000 units worldwide. And we're doing Robin. So it makes sense to look at the Bat Cycle because that's much simpler, much more affordable. And the number one thing that drives price is scale, people. So the size of the thing. So that would be a very much more affordable thing than most things we do. So yeah, definitely
pretty good. That would be pretty good. I think you should do it. I think eventually you will. Young Steve, though, my man, thank you so much for the 5 as well. When will pre-orders be open for the Matrix figures and Batgirl from Batman and Robin? I don't know. It's a good question. We're gonna probably talk about some of that, but
the way I see it now, I think it's going to be around September.
Okay, September.
Yeah. So basically, these things are still in development now. And if you look at the schedule of upcoming releases, like I said, it's June 25th. We've got the 1989 Batcave. We've got Wonder Woman. We've got a Back to Build coming up for the 12 scale 1989 Batmobile. That's a release. And then we've got the Matrix figures, Batgirl from Batman and Robin, but also Poison Ivy. We've got animated Robin and animated Joker. So basically, we're just speeding up all of that prototyping to be able to show all of that to the people live at San Diego. But how do you then dole them out or divide them over the year? I haven't figured that out.
Right.
So basically, normally we're talking about a year's worth of development done before July.
Yes, that's too quick. Yeah.
So I'd say we've got a launch in June, then we've got the summer. Maybe do the Back to Build somewhere in there, or maybe not. But I think everybody's back in September, and then it makes sense because then people have seen it in San Diego Comic-Con, and then in September we can do launch. Maybe do all 4 figures together. But again, we're here for you, so I'm open to any and all good suggestions on that front too.
Good to know. That is good to know. Yeah, that's a lot. You have a lot on your plate.
Yeah,
and to get it all, scheduled. For pre-orders, releases. I mean, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot. Speaking of getting things out.
Mm-hmm.
We have a 92 Catwoman here. You shared a few more photos here.
Yeah. So what you're looking at there is the factory actually already doing the herring. So people are still seeing updates, but what they don't know is we've been in production for a year now. So, but then tooling takes up a whole bunch of time. And tooling is basically those 3D metal molds where you produce the parts. And then I've explained this before, but for the people who are new, we had to finish tooling and full production of all the custom bodies because it's a custom one-off body that we made, seamless body for Michelle Pfeiffer for this one. And that was done in September. And then you can start adding parts to it to make sure that all that is in scale with what the final production piece is in terms of, because I mean, 1/10 of a millimeter is already a lot. So we've also been producing all the suits. All the suits are done. All the stitching is done on the suits. All the parts for the mask have already been produced. The hands have already been produced. The boots have been produced. And now the factory, and this is a lot of work, is basically hand hairing every single one of them. And this is final production. The only thing you're not seeing yet is the painting on the sculpt of the stitches. That's not done yet. But so this is
Right,
basically
I see
a
that up
production.
here.
Yeah. So, but this is a production piece. All
awesome.
handwork.
Well, and it's better to do that right now anyway. I see what you mean. Like going through the process, and then you'll get this painted up, and then so that's all production here.
Yeah, and you can see the rest of the face is still a work in progress. So the face is now also done, and I've shown a picture. We'll get to that of the basic figure, basic face. That's near final, and next week we'll see the finals of the battle damage faces. But basically, I think we're to a point where if we do a few subtle tweaks on getting the skin shade a tad lighter, we're there.
Awesome. Can't wait. I really can't wait. Conker's wondering, is the Catwoman hair wool?
No, and that's all I can say.
That's all you can say? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we shall see. But Benjamin Green, my man Hawk, celebrating 39 months of membership. I appreciate you, dude. How's the animated realistic Batman looking?
Still, let's just say still release scheduled for Q4. So the bodies are done, working on the suits, but we're still tweaking the custom animated body, and we have to wait for all the other accessories that attach to that to finalize that. Okay. Well, it'd be nice. I'd like to see.
Yeah. I want to see what a couple of people are saying. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get through some chats here while we look through as well. But those were, will you show the 92 Catwoman Deluxe at San Diego as final completed figure? No more adding. Yes. Okay. Awesome. And also, will you do an unboxing of the final product? Sure. Yeah. Okay. So I'll do it. This is another. Yeah. So for sure. But yeah, go ahead. And no, it's not Barbie hair. So the timing is interesting. Because the first batch that will take until, like I said, somewhere around August. But we will have a few production units ready before that, because I want to have them at the San Diego Comic-Con, show people what's going to be final. So when do you send them out to YouTubers and the guys who shoot the pictures? What are the words? The photographer? No. Okay, because I'm like, what are you trying to say here, Yost? What are you guys called? So when Hot Toys sends out their like blogger photos, kind of final products, final product photos, yeah, that's funny. So they're like, what are you guys called? So the blogger guy is, so there's a couple of people, including Philly, that I want to have the shoot that thing. I could send them as early as June so that people see the final version, but then people are like, what am I waiting until August, and why do they have them? And again, it's not going to be, if the people are going to be angry. If you're a skilled photographer and that's what you do, that's what we do. That's like everything in life. Right. So anyway, so yeah. Moving on. So yes, there will be blogger pictures. We will do an unboxing, and we'll just wait until it's just a matter of timing. Okay. It's all about timing. That's whole hobby's all about timing. Yeah. Timing and waiting. So not a big deal. Right. So I don't know if you were preview to this part of the discussion, but Warner Brothers told us to take off the snow from. Indeed. Yeah. So we managed to get the snow back on the background. So we're working on a new background. The other thing that some people were pointing out now, when I showed the pictures a couple of weeks ago, is, hey, dude, your window frame's made of stone.
Now that's been that way since the early prototypes. Nobody spotted it before. But we basically retooled the whole back wall now. It's another reason for the delay. But if you can go through the pictures, then the final back wall will have snow. And it will also have a window frame that's made of wood. We added the button for the window, the knob. That wasn't part of what we initially put up for pre-order. And since we were just adding stuff now, the other thing we added for free is windows. So it gives a bit more depth.
Yeah.
So the windows are actual windows now, which was also not part of the original offering and the original pictures. So Snow's back on the back wall. It's a wooden frame. It's got a knob and it's got actual windows now.
That's awesome. That is good.
Yep.
I didn't notice it either. I would tell you the truth. So that's good.
Nope.
Someone's like, hey, it's stone. I like that you were still, I mean, late in development, you're still able to make those changes, you know, like at the last minute, which I think is really good.
It's one of the reasons for let's say the 14 to 18 week delay. But yeah, so thanks for mentioning the window frame. We updated it. Curtains are already done, so I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. That's all right. Look, here's the thing. Everybody just wants this figure out.
Yep.
For multiple reasons. And that's the other reason why, you know, I'm in the same boat, even as a collector and as your friend, you know, but need a figure. Need that figure because everybody's like, oh, well, I don't know. And I don't know if I like this. And maybe I do. And maybe I don't. There's all this, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I understand people out there. So I think this is a big step for you.
Yep.
I mean, for real. I mean, I know you did the Vulture, but I mean, I think this is really like the first, I think.
Yeah.
It's a big figure coming. And so people want to know. And I totally understand that. So I'm looking forward to it. I think once people have it, and I think, you know, when people have it, they're going to be able to determine, okay, this is it. This is what I want. This is cool. I like this versus just speculation, all that. Like here, you got the photo that you posted last week. One's production, one's final. I know which one's which.
But you didn't until I told you.
But I didn't until you told me, which is true. And I'm not going to say it right now either. I'll let you do the talking, but I noticed that you posted these out. So were these two different photos from two different people from two different locations and you kind of put them together? Yeah. That's what my understanding was.
Yep. So there's still some things I need to explain. I do apologize because the one of the pictures was done by Viola and we can't send the thing back to her to show. Oh, come on. I'm not blaming the collectors for my oversight.
Yes,
okay.
no,
Deep
but
breath.
awesome. Updated.
Yeah. Okay. I just nobody saw. I didn't see. Sean didn't see. I fucked up. It's me. I'm sorry, but nobody saw it for 18 months. Okay.
Hey, that's totally okay. It's like Captain Kirk says, man, risk is part of the game. If you want to sit in that chair, Joost.
Yeah. Yep. That's very true.
But it's awesome though. It's awesome either way, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So it's technically not possible to recreate that photo. People want that. I understand they want that. It's just technically not possible. Even Viola doesn't remember exactly the lens she used and the light setup and you know what. So one of these is done by Viola with her lighting. The other is photographed at the factory. I put them both in a black background. And so the lighting is different. One of the things people mentioned is it looks like she has more cheekbones. Now, that's true.
I mentioned that as well. This one.
Yes, but that's the light. And again, I'm sorry, but that's just the light. So the sculpt is the same. So it's just the fact that with one, the lighting is slightly more overhead. So you just see a bit more shading. That's the face sculpt is identical. The only difference is the eyes. So so if you can zoom out a bit, so we so the suit is now also done, and it has the stitches on top of the suit. It's basically a 20 layer process. So if you get that in hand, it's really gonna look cool. And it's gonna look
the stitches. Sorry.
Yes.
Like
yes.
I can feel them.
Yeah. They're
Backlight?
quite.
Okay.
Yeah. They're quite raised. Yeah, you will definitely feel them. They're not screen printed on. They will look like actual stitches on the suit.
Okay.
And basically they are the way we saw it in the movie. But in the real world on the suit, it's just a onesie. And then they glued the stitching on with strips because she tore out of those suits basically every scene. And so that was just a way to get these done fast. And the material that they were using, if they were actually going to get this big thick thread and go through, it would rip instantly. So they couldn't make actual stitches. That's why they had to glue them on. Now, all of a sudden people are saying, how come on your suit we can't see where the material joins under the stitches? Well, that's because on the real suit, on the set, it was just one piece of material and fabric. Plus, if technically, I'm not even sure we could. I mean, if you could make the suit out of all kinds of patches, it would not be screen accurate anymore. But then you would need strips and glue them on top of basically a sewn piece, and then you would need to get that glued and not have that let go. It's just I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
Plus, it wouldn't be accurate. So, yeah,
I can see that. Can you confirm if the bust accessory will be included?
Yes, it will be. I think there's an example in the folder.
There might be. Yeah.
So while you're looking,
there's a movie.
Yeah.
I'll pull it up. But go ahead.
Yeah. So people were asking, does the window come for the deluxe fingers? No, that's the window is just for the 2-pack. So one of the other extras, one of the upgrades is that we've got the custom rolling eyes. We've upgraded it to a custom body. The body looks so much better in shape versus the prototype body because we didn't have that back then. Mm-hmm. And then we upgraded the back wall now with the real windows, and the free extra is a bust with a clear case. So if you get the deluxe or the 2-pack, you will basically, this is an unpainted version, but you will basically have a little bust. Yeah, you can put all your heads on. That's a free extra that's included. And because sales were going so well, we included one of the cats that's also upgraded to full flocked and real eyes.
Last time we talked about that, yeah.
And now in the both basic versions also get a free cat. So the DX have 2 cats, and of course the 2-pack. But if you get a basic now, one of the reasons, So the texture on the suit is the same. That's also a function of lighting. So there are certain pictures on the pre-order site where you can definitely see if you look in. So none of the material at that scale will be smooth. Although you can get it smooth, but then it would be way too thick because that's a layer of plastic on top of the weave, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Viper, what's up, my man? Prop accurate versus screen accurate. I always go for film looking accurate. The director and wardrobe department didn't want it to look like stitches glued on. It's part of the movie magic.
Exactly. Yeah. And so there were never any real stitches. The suit was never made out of patches. This is all. No, okay. We've talked about this.
Yeah, but that's very, very cool. Either way, I can't wait. Peter was wondering, Joost, I know there's no set price for the 89 Batcave, but can you tell us if we're looking at under 1,000 or over 1,000 or no answer at all?
I was hoping, but it's 12 screens, so I'm not sure. I was hoping it would be around 1,000. That's all I can say. But we're still doing the calculations because we're talking 12 screens with sound that needs to light up, and it's a big piece. So, yeah, if you want my guess, it's going to be somewhere in between 1,000 and 1,500, and I'm hoping closer to 1,000 and 1,500. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, all right, that's good. Rock 'em on Chris, man, my brother for 5, dude. Appreciate you, bro. I'd love to see Mafia do some photography on your products. Always good stuff, dude. Thank you, my man. Always appreciate it. And yeah, Yost knows. We're good. I appreciate
Yes.
you, Chris. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I can't wait. I really can't wait to get this in hand. I really don't. I mean, I want to, and I know a lot of people want to see this. And myself included. You know, it's Michelle Pfeiffer. It's awesome. I like this though. It's cool that you did this for people to have this option. It's very cool. So, and now, you know, I always forget too. We've talked a lot. You've made posts. There's obviously the final is going to be shown off at San Diego Comic-Con.
Probably before in pictures, but
okay, probably before and in pictures, and then possibly we may get some do some blogger shots and some early videos, possibly in June. But tentatively, I think you think people will start receiving her August, September.
Yeah, that's what we hope to start the shipment August, September. So I don't know for the people who have sea freight, then it's a bit of wait, but yeah. So basically, the release was always set for March of this year. So people are saying, "Oh, it's been taking so long." Yes, but the release was always set for March, and March 31st. With the changes that we've been doing and the things that we've been adding and redoing the back wall, all that sort of thing, that just caused delays. And so now it looks to be August, September. But I think everybody who's paid theirs off will have theirs this year. So yeah, I know everybody's eager to get it. Me too. I was hoping we would be past this, but yeah.
I understand. I mean, things happen. It's also been a crazy year all over. So I get it. It's just, you know, we're all impatient. Like, come on, Yost. Where's the figure? Like, that's
thing yesterday. Yeah.
That's just the mentality. I totally get it. But that is pretty awesome. I can't wait to see it myself. I know a lot of us out there do. Oh, but we didn't even really talk about that before. I was gonna move on, but do you even want to say what's what here?
Well, yeah, the production version's on the right.
That's what I was saying. I didn't know if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So the telltale signs are mostly in the suit, I think, and something about the eyes, because those are actual eyes versus the flat, not spherical, painted eyes. So we're tweaking the paint to get the skin tone exactly matched. And then, of course, one of the things that's throwing it off is the posable eyes are not looking exactly the same direction.
Yeah, they're slightly.
So you can pose them. Yeah, we can pose them any way you want to. Yeah. And
it's all good.
I think so. And so the people wondering that the cheeks are puffier, they're not. They're exactly the same.
Well, you know, when this is around, I'm going to review the hell out of this.
I hope so.
Good and no doubt. I mean, I'm just saying there's a lot of people are going to want to know a ton of questions. And so I really want to spend time with it and really show it, talk about the materials, talk about the paint, talk about everything, articulation, everything. Because this really is like kind of that dive into it with all these other figures on the horizon. This is going to be the one that people are going to, I don't want to use like InArt as an example, but they're kind of the best example, right? Remember the Joker came out and everybody knew. They're like, well, I don't know. We don't have it in hand. We have no idea what this is going to be like.
Yep. And all people were doubting. Everybody was doubting InArt, and it's like crap, and they can't match Hot Toys, and they, of course, they had their teething issues. Everybody does. But you know what? Yeah. I still have. I have your Ledger InArt Joker that I got from you.
You do.
It's on my desk. It's awesome. On my desk. I see it every day, and I haven't moved it. I mean, it's. I have both. On the right, I have the one with the pulling, and on the other, he's sitting, clapping in his chair in his cell. InArt, I buy everything they do, but people doubt it. And they had a hard time. I'm getting a hard time now. I'm confident, and especially this was nice. I've been hearing from people, and people actually posted this too in forums, that have very, very expensive custom figures, even those done by Sean, and they say this compares very favorably. So I know the team and Sean, everybody is proud of the result. So and I think people will.
I try to tell people that too, bro. You know, it's not like you guys or you have not only yourself, but a talented team working with you, who've been making
The
some
very
great
best.
stuff for a long time.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to make a subpar product. Like, nobody does that in life. They really don't.
No.
I mean, you guys are
No.
putting in. You wake up, you work on it, whatever. You go to sleep, you wake up, you work on it. I mean, this is like a thing people are taking. I mean, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. So I think it's gonna be nothing but awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait. So, Anthony, my man as well. Figure Posing Channel. What's up, dude? Wait a year longer if that means the product is the way you intended.
I appreciate that.
Jay as
But
well.
I
Me
can't
too,
wait.
man. Hell yeah, dude. There are a couple other questions and we'll move on. Hi, I'm Figures wondering what's your next in-art figure, Yost?
I still didn't receive.
You?
I still didn't receive Aragon.
Oh, that's been a
Is
minute.
that? Yeah, but so I'm waiting. But I don't keep track. I'm sorry, but basically,
When it's here. You're like, oh, it's here.
Yeah. But I pretty much order everything InArt makes. So, what's my next figure? any of the lineup, I got them all.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I love those Lord of the Rings. I love those Lord of the Rings. So, we're gonna talk more about some things here. Let me just see through some of the chat, and then I want to bring this up. I know you guys are wondering. A couple of people have been asking about a Blade Runner spinner in 6 scale. Don't know if that's a thing. I've talked about it.
That's not likely going to. That's not going to be a thing. I am consulting with people on a 12 scale spinner.
Okay.
That we might help a little bit with. I'm not sure I can say, but so basically, I think 6 scale spinner is not on the table, at least not currently, not that I can see. But a 12 scale spinner, there's talks, and we may or may not be involved in some way. That's to be determined. But somebody's going to come out with a 12 scale spinner, I'm pretty sure. So, and I'm getting one. whatever just that happens.
That would be pretty.
Yeah.
I don't want 12 scale, but I understand there's a market for it. There is a market for it. As a couple of you guys are already asking in the chat, we're going to kind of bounce around here just organically as conversations go up.
Yes.
But speaking of 12 scale, some people are asking about the 89.
Yes, this is the prototype work in progress for the 12 scale bat. So this is the next back the build. Since we've sold over 2,000 of the bat wing, which means we're almost in the black on that. And I think as soon as people see it, but the bat wing, by the way, 12 scale bat wing is going very well. So I think we will start delivering that Q3 as well. So deliveries on that is looking very good. But for the 12 scale, yes, we could do some more. So what I'm hearing is the 12 scale community likes to play with their stuff a bit more.
Yes.
So it's going to have pop-up machine guns, the pop-up, when you press down, something like that. And because, the thing was huge in 6 scale, you have it.
Oh, yeah.
So
fantastic.
So pulling out an engine, turning that thing into a 5-foot display is just not an option. But if you have 12 scale, a pull-out engine becomes possible. So it's going to have a pull-out engine. And we're working on a prototype. I expect that we will have that with us at San Diego Comic-Con. Also, so we're trying to get as close to the 6 scale thing as possible. So our accuracy, different side pods on both sides, our shapes, the correct shapes based on the laser scan. Like I said, the pull-out engine, it's going to have the real grills, the meshes, as you saw.
Right.
So, yeah. And we're still working on the paint job for the 12 scale and see what we can get past Warner Brothers. And so if you can show some more pictures, you can see where we're at.
Yeah.
So, this is the first layer of paint. It's going to be, we're trying to add that green pearlescent sheen. This is going to be the next Back to Build project, which, like I said, is any time between now and September. We will have the prototype done, I think, next month. And so, yeah. And so the price, I hope this will be slightly lower than the Batwing because we don't need to have a flight stand with it. But
yeah,
I'll get back to you on that. So
okay.
yeah, around the $300 mark max is what I'm hoping.
Awesome. AJ Agrusa, though, my man, what is up, dude? Greetings, friends. Hope everyone is doing well. Good friend of mine. Happy birthday, by the way. It's AJ's birthday today. So
happy birthday, man.
Hope you're having a great day, my man. Let me ask you though. So you have the 6 scale 89.
Mm-hmm.
You have the 6 scale Batwing. Mm-hmm. Bringing these down into 12 scale, do you feel the process is easier because you already have built in 6 scale and you're just kind of tweaking down to 12th, or is there just still is there an entirely different process? What I mean by that is, like, would production time, total production time, feel like it's taking equally as long to design in 12th scale than how you originally created it in 6 scale, or is it a little less because you have the design now?
Yeah, because I mean, as you know, especially for the 89 stuff, we've taken I think up to a year to finalize the design, really get the shapes right, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can take that off. I mean, you have to completely re-engineer for 12 scale. So so basically you have the design process, which then goes into engineering and getting ready for production. That thing is still the same. But the design phase before that can be much shorter because we're already at the perfect shape. Production is also slightly faster because just smaller parts, smaller surfaces, which is why we could do the 12 scale Batwing from pre-order to release in a year. And normally for a 6 scale vehicle, that's like 18 to 24 months. It's just more.
Right. That's why I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So that means, and we talked about this before with the Batwing, right? That was kind of like the foray into the 12 scale market, right, so to speak, right? Because there's a lot of options out there for 12 scale. Collectors, arguably more than 6 scale in that sense. So you kind of getting your toes in there into that market is now becoming, I think, more and more, right? Like you said, the more that you make in 6 scale, the turnaround time to convert to 12 scale being less should be able to, I would think, right? I don't know for certain if that's your plan or it's just kind of a play it by ear and see, but everything that you make in 6 scale could potentially come down into 12 scale versions.
Yeah, I would say for now, I would stick to the real popular products. So we want to do both 89 vehicles. I think a 1966 to our standard with our accuracy is a logical choice. The Tumbler, I mean, we're going to get into that later. There's a lot of room for improvement, as you can see. So those ones I would see coming in 12 scale for sure. Things like the animated Batman 1995, I'm not too sure if that's going to be interesting.
Sure. Okay. Obviously 66 and 89 are those are your popular, are arguably the best Batmans out there. More popular, it's going to sell more. I get that. I do. Hey, I gotta tell you though, that 95, man, that Batman Forever is still banging.
Yep. If you see it in person, especially with the lights, I know.
I love it. I think, and you know what I like about it too, and maybe this isn't everybody's cup of tea. I like the fact that I just plug it in and it just turns on. Like, and I mean like in a simple sense. I don't have a remote. I don't have anything. I don't do anything. I just turn it on. It's on. I have it on a smart plug. I turn on my living room. Whoop, it's just on, and it looks so cool. It really does. I love it. I love it. So
I understand what you're saying.
And I know it's not everybody's movie, but I love it. I think you did a great job. So.
Figures, comic figures. So I haven't had that request a lot, and so there's a lot of stuff that makes more sense to do first. But I don't know. It could be cool because I got into this through the comics myself. So let's see how the animated series goes first. Because like if you're talking about Superman, then animated series Superman makes more sense to do first.
Sure. But I think he's more like comic specific, like Batman Hush, like Jim Lee style, or Alex Ross Kingdom Come, or something like that. I get where you're going with that, but yeah. My man Jeff, he's not wrong. I saw Anthony's 95 and I had to get it. He wasn't going to get it.
Yeah, it's so many people who visit me and then see this thing in person. Like, I didn't get it at first, but I get it now. Do you have one? And it's like, oh.
Yep. He watched the review I did on it, and then he came down out of town and visited. We hung out. I was like, yeah, come on over. It's one thing watching a video or a review or looking at photos, but then when you come over, he's in my room looking at all the cars. I'm like, that's it. I'm like, that's it. You want to touch it? You want to move it? Come like that's it's because you're not like just looking at it digitally, right? You're physically there.
So different.
Yeah.
It's going to be the same thing if you see the Tumbler. Our version of Tumbler, first of all, it's going to be heavy because it's got a whole lot of metal. Like a whole. We've extended the subframing to do much more metal.
You won't be awesome.
Yeah, but that thing has a presence because it's so wide. It
is. It looks like it. I'm gonna bring it up here in a second. But my brother Justin McFly has a chance here. He's at work, but so I appreciate you tuning in, man. Tuning in for a second at work. Positive vibes. Question for Joost: looking into the future, any hopes for Jurassic Park vehicles in Mach 5 after Knight Rider is complete? My '68 Batmobile is on the way.
Nice. Thanks for your support. I think the Jurassic Park vehicles have a good chance. I mean, we're working together with Factory Entertainment. We're doing KITT, and if that goes well, we're looking into doing more stuff. And Jurassic Park vehicles is one of the things that's at the top of the list of next project together with Factory Entertainment. Especially since they're doing the figures themselves, it makes sense to have accompanying vehicles. So I would say, without having any specific knowledge at this point, the thing I can say is it's been discussed and a couple of times, and so for next projects together with Factory Entertainment, and we're doing very well together already. I mean, we're doing a booth together at San Diego Comic-Con. Those are the reason I can. Those guys are the reason I can come. So yeah, I think the Jurassic vehicles are a matter of time.
That'd be cool. So yeah, I like the Jeep and the Explorer.
Yeah. I would say, yeah.
I gotta.
The 12 scale. No, the thing is not USB powered. We have a custom lighting stuff, and there's a power supply included.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Can you do a seated Batman Returns suit for this one? Are you talking about 12 scale?
Oh,
I'm not sure.
No, so. What makes more sense to us is because we're already doing the 12 scale 89 Batman for the 12 scale Batwing, right? So, and it's going to be an 89 12 scale Batmobile. So we'll just get out a different pair of arms and do for the seated Batman, have a seated 12 scale 1989 Batman. That makes more sense.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah. Just watched Jurassic Park 3 last night. Better than I remembered. It's okay. Yeah, it's better than I remembered too. But it's all about Jurassic Park, though. It's all about Jurassic Park, the OG, the OG. So, but let's bring up. I know you guys got some questions in the chat. If we can get some more, we will. But we have
much more to show.
Oh, we have so much more. What's the? Yeah, you don't have to do it. I'll do it for you.
Let's do some more. We
got so much, right? There's still so much, man. So let's bring up, if I can,
Matrix figures. Well, we can. I don't know if that's, but if you can,
we can do figures too. But since we were just talking about it, maybe we can talk briefly.
Yeah.
On this.
Okay. So stay tuned for the Matrix figures because we got some more pictures to show that are new. Yes. But this is the near final prototype for the the Tumbler, the Black Stealth version. So based on this, we're going to do a couple of more tweaks. I'm I think I might change the shade of the windows slightly, but not sure. So we already changed the front where there were lights. We just made that into the flap now. Yeah. So, and if you can show more pictures, so the other thing we might tweak is maybe scale the front tires slightly differently.
Slightly.
So
Okay.
yeah. So this is basically
This is physical though, right? This is
Yeah,
sitting
yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
floor.
yeah, this is real. This is
Yeah,
this
it's
is
real.
thing.
I know. I just want to say, because nowadays everybody's like, it's AI,
Nope,
or
this is
it's
real.
yeah, this is right here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm hoping to show this off at Comic-Con too. So if you're there, you can see this thing. But this is
Yeah.
still an early prototype. So this is the interior with all the screens that are supposed to be there and that are actually there now. You see the opening behind the loiter screen. This is where he goes in
Yep.
when it turns into the Bat bike. That's all there for the first time in a scale vehicle of any scale. There are all the screens behind. On the front dashboard, there are the screens on the side of where he's sitting, the PLC screens with the light up buttons.
yep, here,
And so-
here.
Yep, exactly on the other side too. And then the loiter screen there in the center console, we're looking into making that an actual physical screen with all the technology that we've developed.
Oh, so
there's a
it'll
good
like kind of give you the bells and
loi-
whistles.
yeah, loiter.
Yeah.
What was the other one? You got loiter, intimidate, and maybe put in some other graphics as well. And then, of course, because the hood is a switch out, because this again is physically. So what they're doing in the movie is physically impossible. They had a different vehicle that had the hood opening going back. You can actually
which
see that in the extras.
Mhm.
If you have the extras of the Dark Knight, I think it's on there, or maybe on Batman Begins. So there's just one static vehicle that did this pull back and go, and then and you saw that with the Hot Toys too. You just physically can't go back that much. So the only way to do that is basically make two roofs that are switch out. So this is the
Right,
and
here
there.
and here.
But look at how far back that thing is, though, right? So much further than you're used to seeing, because that's the only way to do that. And
Right.
then if you have the switch out roof, the one that's lying in front of it, that can then have the lights and screens and buttons on top that the real
Yeah, because that would be too
interior
difficult.
did.
It wouldn't be able to move back like that and still have
impossible.
everything
technically
on the
impossible.
ceiling of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn,
Yeah.
dude. I don't even like Christian Bale. Everybody who knows me knows that. But I don't own a Christian Bale figure, dude. I don't. I have villains, right? Rogues Gallery, all
Yeah.
that stuff. But this car is cool. And I mean, when I look here, I mean, this is a comparison, right? For those who don't know, the one on the left.
Yeah.
Is the Hot
To be
Toys.
fair, this
Alright,
is
yours?
I don't know. I don't own the Hot Toys one. So this is someone
Okay.
who brought it in, and I didn't assemble the front window correctly, as you can see, and we didn't put the flaps in the back. So that's a caveat. But basically, it's still
gotcha.
the size is still the size difference is still clearly visible.
It's beefy. That is
Yeah,
beefy.
From scanned from the original vehicle, everything, every angle, every surface, the size, all of it.
That's because I prefer George Clooney. No,
You're
I
one of
don't, but
those.
I'm not one of those. But I like Val Kilmer. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
And obviously Michael Keaton, of course. But yeah, wow, this is really freaking cool, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fair warning.
mhm.
Okay, so there's a couple of things. Between now and the end of July, the pre-orders for this will close. But if you want a longer payment plan, you basically have this weekend. After this weekend, because production is underway, we're cutting down on the length of payment plans. 2, we're going to need the final numbers for the seated free Batman accessory June 16th. So you got 2 weeks to order it if you want the free seated Batman accessory. Anyone ordering after that will not get that. And then the pre-orders close when we get back from San Diego Comic-Con for the black version.
Okay,
Black
so
version
that's
only?
like an early bird special,
Yeah.
so to speak. Okay.
Yeah, and we kept it in longer because we could. So if you're on the fence, it's fine. You'll have until end of July to decide if you want the free seated Batman, Christian Bale Batman. You'll have until June 16th. We will write emails about this to everyone, but this is also cool. People asking scale reference. So we got our vehicles lined up. So it's our 89, our 68, our Tumbler, then the Hot Toys the friend brought, and then a production version without the decals of the 12 scale Batwing, because that's all going very well.
Wow. I kind of want the 12 scale Batwing.
Yeah, I can see that. With the flight stand, it's a very cool display piece.
Yeah, because I remember forever, right? You were like, you want the Batwing? You want the Batwing? I'm like, it's fucking huge. It's huge, bro. So it's like, I do, and I've seen it in Justin McFly, Bob Dylan. There's a few of you guys out there. I think Doc Smizzle that have the 6 scale Batwing, and I've seen it, and I'm like, oh my god, it's awesome, but I can't. Where am I gonna put it? But the 12 scale, I'm kind of like, okay, I think I could work with this, dude. I can work with this. Even like this weird area, you can't see it right here, but I got a big like towering mini fridge of a computer, and then some camera gear and lenses. But then I got like this emptiness on the wall, and I could fashion that. I could get a Batwing right there, and it would just look cool. I'd be like, all right, this is a Batwing. And the Batmobile's right up there. You can't see it, but you know, be cool. Yeah. It'd be just cool to have right there. So yeah, I remember having the Batwing toy when the film came out. I had so many of those Batman things too when I was a kid.
Wow.
I did.
I'm so jealous. We had none of that in the Netherlands.
No, nope. Well, we had them here, but
even this, like, my mom came home with a sticker of Batman, and even that wasn't, and that was all stuff for the movie in 1989. It wasn't even the right logo. I mean, it was a crap time to be in the Netherlands.
You're like, we have Batman at home. Like, whatever that is somewhere. No, I'm kidding, man. But hey, listen, now you're you know what? Look,
I'm compensating.
Better. You're like, I'm gonna have my own Batmobile. I'll do it myself.
I'll fucking do it here.
Right, which is awesome. It's so freaking cool. That is so freaking cool. So, but I am curious, and we'll move on from this here because I know you got more. We got more to talk.
Let's do some more.
That's right. Let's do some more. but the you got it's.
Let's do some more.
There it is, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Everybody loves it. But the fucking oh man, I lost my train of thought. The Tumbler. Are you plan on doing other versions like the camo or anything like that? Or
right?
Yeah?
So, definitely the camo version, and then we've got the Canon version. That's still in development. So, the thing is, the support for the Canon version, I was thinking people want that more than anything because that's never been done, right? So Hot Toys did a Tumbler, and you're like, oh, I'm okay with that. It's a fine vehicle. I don't need more. I don't need Jazzinc's version. Fair. The regular camo version, I don't need that. Hot Toys made it. It's a good vehicle. It's $700. Fuck them, right? I thought if you're into the movie, making the Canon version, that's going to be popular. Nope. So anyway, but we're still in development of that. So, but the numbers are quite low. So if you want something very exclusive, get the Canon version. So you get So we got the black version. That one is closing. Like I said, payments shortening on Monday. Free seated Batman going off on June 17th. Then total pre-orders closing on last day of July. Basically, that's okay. And then all that's left is the 2 camo versions, right?
I think so. There's a lot of them, right? I think so.
Oh, there are. Oh, so those are the 2 offerings that we have. So there's actually 2 other variants that we're not making because there's just not enough demand apparently, and that's the. I'll look it up. But so there's like a command version, I think, and then there's one with a different gun on top. So you got basically 4 camo versions. That's the regular Tumbler sprayed in camo. Then you've got the Canon version, you've got the command version, and then you've got another version with more guns, but I don't know what it's called. So
yeah, there's quite a lot.
Plans, no plans to make the Bat in 6 scale. That is going to be 6 feet wide in 6 scale. No.
Yeah, I think that would be pretty big. That would be pretty big. So,
Yeah.
But I get it. I get the passion there.
Yeah.
These. So you sent me some photos. They're all kind of garbled in this directory. I'm trying to rename some to kind of have a better flow here. But can I bring this one up?
Yeah. So this is the prototype for Trinity. Rough version, as you can see. The suit's already done. We've got Blow working on that. So we've got her cool suit as well as her jacket, and then we've got, of course, movable eyes, and we're working on
See that, yeah.
Yeah, and then we're working on getting the thing around her neck to get that really invisible seam. So that's still a work in progress. But just to give you an idea of Trinity, that will be we'll have some pictures to show next month, and that'll be displayed at San Diego Comic-Con.
Pretty awesome.
Yep.
And I think there's one more.
We got a whole bunch of pictures of stuff in progress. So this is her outfit with her body, but we've got that's shipping to whoever's painting. We've got Cajun working on the paint job for Trinity, by the way. So that's cool.
Yeah,
Also,
and I think these are the only 2 photos we have, right?
For Trinity, yes,
her.
but we have a very cool picture of Agent Smith. I'm wishing, or I'm really waiting. Can't wait to show.
Yeah, because I don't have that.
Oh, okay, I can share that.
Your call. It's your stuff, but I don't have it. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait.
There's in the Dropbox. There's a folder called In Development, and there's an Agent Smith picture in there for sure.
Okay, hold on. Hold on a minute. Maybe I stand corrected. I have
In Development in Dropbox, and then
I think I have one
picture. Yeah, one picture of Agent Smith.
Let's see if this is the one here. The headshot.
Yes.
Okay.
Nope. That's
No?
not the one.
That's not the one.
So that was the design, but we already have a painted version now.
I remember seeing this. Are you sure? Oh, you know what it is? It's a. Let me look in Dropbox because it's a file. It's a file that I can't open for some reason. So let me go into the.
This is easier. Let me share.
Okay. Yeah, it won't let me open it. Like it says, how do you want to open this file?
Can you see this?
Can I see it? Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah. See, I couldn't see the one that you had sent me for some reason.
Wow,
there we go.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, there we go.
Right?
Let me full screen that. Oh, I like that. I do. These Matrix have been a long time coming. So this is in like a early like sample prototype.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got Agent Smith. We've got the suit done. So Agent Smith is basically done. We've got Trinity almost done, and then sometime after San Diego Comic-Con that we're also getting to Morpheus, so that you can have. I think you need those, right? You already have a Neo, and then you need many Agent Smith. I think, or I will have many Agent Smiths.
Kind of like a burly brawl sort of thing.
Yeah, and then you've got Trinity, and you need Morpheus, and then with Morpheus, the DX version, of course, will have that sofa where you can just display him showing the 2 pills. I mean, dude, right?
I want that. So he's gonna have the red pill, the blue pill, and then we'll go from there, dude. Yeah. Morpheus is a must-have. Cowboy Curtis, baby, Pee Wee Herman. That's how I'll always remember him. But then with that Morpheus, hell yeah, this is gonna be really good. I think. Wow. So what? How did that come about? The whole just deciding to do Matrix figures. Was that something that you wanted to do, or just something that was kind of like available to do, or I mean, like was there?
Yeah. So basically, it's a convolution of stuff. Thanks, Philly. So Warner Brothers is very happy what we've been doing, and so they offered us an addendum. So this is a technical thing, but basically you have to say, this is how much I'll pay you. So every contract with them lasts 3 years. So we're in the second 3-year contract, and that's already getting to a close. So that's how long we've been working with them.
Mm-hmm.
And basically you say, this is how much I'm going to give you guys in those 3 years. And you have to pay that whether you sell something or not. But and when you get to the point where you've actually fulfilled your contract and you're going over, which is what we're doing,
Mhm.
then you can start adding stuff. And so one of the things we've added was the Matrix. And so we had Matrix available, and we just thought of what is cool to show for San Diego Comic-Con, stuff to pull forward that we were planning to do. And I wanted not all Batman. I needed some diversity.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Right?
I think right now it's been a little bit. I know this isn't like a box that you want to be necessarily. It's not a bad thing, but like you're kind of synonymous right now with like Batman stuff and Batman related, IPs, right? So that's why I was like, oh shit, Matrix. I didn't see that coming. Outside of the DC stuff, basically, but and it's the Matrix. Man. It's Matrix.
So I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, I think it looks good. SB was wondering if his eyes should be a little bluer. I'm not sure.
If you go back to that other picture you had, you can see a picture of Hugo leaving, and then we can see if he's right.
Well, that one is, I don't think we can, Joost.
Nope. He's got sunglasses on. All right.
But you know, this is early on stuff too, right? I mean, things are always going to be subject to change, right? Oh, I lost where's yours? Let me hide this one again.
Oh yeah, I pulled it.
You closed? Okay. That's fine.
Share it again
if you want to. If you want to. Yeah, if you want to. I can bring it right back in again, just so as I was like looking at the comparison. But I think it looks great. It looks pretty awesome, dude. And I love Matrix. I think a lot of us do. First one, anyway. Yeah. The other ones are okay, but the first is.
Yeah, that is.
First is the best.
For me, the first Matrix, is right up there. It's in my top 10 of greatest movies of all time.
Yeah, I think so. It's up there for me. Yeah. It is up there for me, dude. I remember seeing it in the theater. And I was like, yo, what the hell did I watch? Like, this was awesome. Because I had no idea what it was about. I mean, the trailers didn't really give away too much about anything. Certainly that stuff. And then all of a sudden, you were like, oh, this movie was badass. So, and we got some Trinity here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Sean nailed her.
Yeah. That looks really good.
Yeah.
I want to. I gotta get these in hand. This is gonna be awesome. So you have Trinity, you have Smith, you'll have Morpheus.
Yeah. And if that's popular, we can just expand on that. But I think those three are locked in and a pretty certain. You know. Yeah.
That would be pretty awesome. I can't wait to see it. DK, man, what's up, my man? Dude, looking forward to these. Now, what about the DB5?
So that will be something we're doing together with Factor Entertainment, but since Amazon acquired James Bond, they're not completely sure which way they want to go. So that's in a holding pattern for now.
Okay. So we'll see. Man, where are you gonna put that, Moose? You can't make that. That would be huge. Figured out reviews. Those will be doing 66 Batman and Robin. We always talk about this. Is this?
Yeah. So my answer is still the same. So, like I said, we're at the end of a second contract. For the third contract, I really want to have to be able to have the option to be able to sell to the US directly when it comes to figures.
Yeah.
So I've been a good boy, and I've been making the complementary figures. Hot Toys makes Neo, we make Trinity and Morpheus. They make Batman and Batman Returns. We make the Penguin and et cetera, et cetera. So I'm hoping that showing that we don't have to compete with each other, but I can just complement them. They can see I'm not a threat, and they'll allow me access in the US. That is up for debate in the coming, let's say, 6 to 9 months when we renew for the third contract. If their stance is still the same, then I'm sorry, but then no need to be Mr. Nice Guy anymore, and then I'll make
Then
my
the
own
gloves
version
come
of it.
off, and
Yeah.
it's you just are like, okay,
Okay, then
Alright.
I'll make my own version of 1989 Keaton because I think there's some room for improvement. Then I can make my own. I mean, so many people have asked me for a good Batman Begins. I know you don't like Bale, but that figure needs a redo.
Yeah. I'm with you there.
So, and the same goes for 1966 Batman and Robin. I really, really want to do that, and I think the Grayson and Bruce Wayne casual outfit makes total sense.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm just concentrating on the supporting figures. They do the 1997 Batman and Robin. We do Poison Ivy. We do
Yep.
1997 Batgirl, right?
I think that's smart, and like you said, you're not really stepping on any toes.
Yeah.
But if they're still not gonna be cool with you selling here after the renewal, then yeah, I guess then it's I'm doing my own thing then.
Yeah,
No more
that's basically it.
consideration.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I get. I totally get. We have some other heads here. I see.
Yep. So we're working on, as you can see, this is Trinity. We've got Alicia Silverstone and Poison Ivy.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
I know we have. But you had a few. I think I actually have a couple photos here too that I can bring up in unison as well.
ahead.
But you have. See if I can find it here. And now, is this still like I'm assuming. I don't like assuming, but I'm assuming the Silverstone is still very early and very early on.
Oh yeah, but I've got some very good pictures to show you guys. I mean, if you have you found them in the folder?
I think I found them. I mean, there's stuff kind of excuse me, like these here.
Yeah, but there's also a better picture already.
There's, if I go back, there's this one
that
here.
one. Yeah.
Okay. So what are we looking at here? Is this a physical figure?
No, this is a render of the design, basically.
Okay.
So, and one of the pictures I sent you late through Facebook, that's basically your undersuit and cape done, but most of this on top is got to be sculpted.
Okay.
So there's going to be an undersuit that's completely accurate to the
I see it. I see it.
the
I'll
pattern.
bring it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I believe you're talking about this one here.
So
Yeah.
this is again Blow doing an awesome job. This is basically the pattern of what she was wearing, but on top of this goes basically everything you're used to seeing as a sculpted version. But this is also done so we can put the sculpted stuff on top, paint her hair, and so that all that stuff will be showed at. So you'll have a 1997 Batgirl, you'll have a Poison Ivy to see at San Diego Comic-Con. You'll have Trinity, you'll have Agent Smith, you'll have Casual Batman, we'll have animated Robin, animated Joker. We got the 1989 Batcave, the Tumbler. All those things will be at San Diego Comic-Con. We have more updated images. So I don't have any more updated images than the ones I got.
No, I have one more. Well, I have this here.
Right.
And that's all I have.
Yeah, and then
In regards
did
to
you
this.
see the video of the suit? I can put that up if you want.
You probably have to bring it up because I don't think I see it here.
Right. So this, I think, I got share window. Here we go.
I need to close this variant of Batgirl. Yeah. Okay, here we go. No, I have a photo of that, but no, I didn't see the video. Okay, I have full screen it for people for a second. Okay, and this is our Poison Ivy there.
Yep.
I like that. I like that.
Yep. So, yep, exactly. And so, what else do I have for Poison Ivy that I can show? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the corset is very good. This one, Andy just shared right before we went live. I thought that was cool.
Oh yeah, look at that. The plant. Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that. Oh man,
Yeah.
that's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that
So-
movie either, but I like the characters, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
yeah,
like the
yeah,
characters. It's gonna be cool. I mean, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And so, and then we've got the other stuff in development. I'm not showing yet, but we also have her. There's some. You did have the hands though, right?
I do have the hands. I can bring the hands up
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, while I bring the hands up, Helen Slater or the CW Supergirl, are those maybe possible?
Oh, Helen Slater is just a matter of time. I had
Oh.
such a crush on her when I was young. So
who, did,
yeah.
who didn't? I mean, I did. Yeah. Okay. That's all we need to know. Hill Valley. That's all we need to know. That's awesome.
So look at those cool
here are the
hands. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Will each hand have that? Because I'm sure she's gonna have more than just
Yep.
the two hands like this. So each hand
Yep.
will have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so let's see if I have some more to show.
Yeah. Let's see. Because I do have this folder that's kind of showing off a couple of things, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see if I can also slide this one over. You have this one. I'm not gonna show that yet. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you bring up.
Yeah.
one.
So
Would love some CW, Arrowverse, or Smallville. Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be cool.
so this one would be relevant for now. So let's
Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff here that I'm kind of moving around myself. Okay. Yeah, I was actually going to bring that up, but here you go. Here you go. So,
So don't look at the body or the head or whatever, but it's just an idea to show this is a custom cape and all that. It's her outfit was so difficult, so intricate. So pulling this off is and was quite difficult. And then this is also cool. I think Andy was referring to this. We're going backwards a little bit now, but
no, that's fine. Well, yeah, we're just kind of bouncing around to show everybody.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can
So
bring this up.
this
on
is
oh yeah, that's the other
later.
one. Okay.
Yeah. This is the later
Yeah.
version of the head sculpt with and then the glasses to be added, of course. So that's kind of cool. We're also there's another thing that we will have at San Diego Comic that we didn't even mention yet. We're also an animated version of Harley Quinn. Suit's already done.
Nice. I like that. I'm digging that. I am digging
Yep.
that. I had the Sideshow Harley Quinn that looked like that was wearing that outfit. I don't know if you remember seeing that one. The Sideshow did.
No,
It's a bit old now. They teamed up with TB League to do the body, you know. And that was cool. That was a long time ago though. But because I like that outfit. But this
Right.
is animated. This is animated series version. So
yeah,
that's gonna be pretty awesome.
yep.
Love it. Doggy Duck is saying hands have already been modified to reduce the appearance of the arm length.
Right.
Okay.
So it's all a work in
Awesome.
progress. And just to be complete, I mean, we've shown this once before, but I still think this is awesome work. Again, painted by Andy.
Yeah. It's pretty dope. And I have too many damn figures. I have too many damn figures, man. I look at stuff like that. I'm always like, oh my gosh, I need more space. Like,
Yep.
I do. I would like, because I would like this line. I think I would really like this line. I didn't get the car, as you know, but I do kind of want that blue Batmobile. I do. But then I gotta think, where the hell am I gonna put this? You know? Yeah. I'm digging this for Bruce. Hell yeah. Look at that. Okay, so now we got that Robin coming along.
Yeah, so this is not the final body. So the final body will have seamless arms, but the outfit is done. The outfit is done by Blow again.
If it looks great.
Yeah,
I think it looks great.
So then, if you go into our line, you'll get the animated Batman, you've got animated Robin, you've got animated Joker, and you've got animated Harley Quinn. I mean, you got a pretty solid start there, and then depending on how well that does, we'll go deeper into the line, right?
Yes. No doubt. You could do
Penguin, Mr. Freeze.
Yeah. As long as people are buying them, right? I get it. Because otherwise you're like,
yeah,
it's not doing that good. We're not going to keep doing them then. Bug it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I get you. And they look fantastic. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, I love animated series. I do. How much of a success would the Linda Carter Wonder Woman release have to be for you to consider releasing the season 1 1940s version? Success in terms of sales.
So let's say if it goes over 1,000 figures. I mean, in Figureland, that's not a lot. Like I said, Hot Toys usually does 10,000 plus. But if we can do it over 1,000, then I'm definitely looking into the 1940s version.
That would be awesome.
Yep.
That would be. Philly says, "Trust me, Anthony, you're not alone. My blue Batmobile is on its way, and I have no idea where to put it." That's the thing. Like, I do want the car, Joost. I do want the car. I mean, it's. And I remember when we talked about it. We talked about before. Yeah.
Especially with the hood open, that is so cool.
So that's like a used floor model. I'll take that one. I'm cool with that. I'll take that. No, because I remember when we talked about that, right? And you were like, "Well, I don't know because it's big. It's not going to fit. It's over 4 feet. We're going to have to adjust the scale to kind of make it a little bit more comfortable for everybody." I think it turned out great. I think it turned out great. I want it. It's pretty awesome. It's very, very, very cool. Yomo, my man, what's up, man? Will there be plans? Sorry, for Nightwing later?
Animated,
yeah.
So, but I think it would be down the list below Mr. Freeze and Penguin. I think.
Yeah.
So it depends on support, but I would say Mr. Freeze is a good call next. After the ones I said. So you've got animated Batman, Robin, Joker, Harley Quinn, and then Mr. Freeze, I think.
Yeah, I think so. As usual, Noon Tunes, the same Mr. Freeze. Animated series is a must. His characterization from the show is phenomenal. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm curious. Will the animated Joker have moving eyes?
So we didn't design moving eyes in the animated Batman, so I don't think so. I don't think it's going to look right on a cartoon.
Okay, that's fair. If you're gonna do the animated series, is like more of like static sculpts, and then which is cool. It was very cool though. Either way, Penguin.
Yeah, Penguin. So Penguin is still in production, and I hope to have the final or near final prototype, or let's just say whatever you see at San Diego Comic-Con, that's probably what you'll get, 99%. So that's also still scheduled for release in the last few months of this year. And I just wanted to show this. So the flocking of the penguins is done, and that was so at first the factory was like, "Yeah, dude, we can't do this," but we figured out a way to do it. It wasn't easy, and we figured out a way to make the armor removable, so that you can, if you buy the army, you can buy two sets and mix and match because not all of them on set were wearing an armor, right? So people were asking for removable armor, and we figured out a way to make it happen. This is unpainted, of course, plus missing the eye and the beak, but still.
No, you're just showing progress. That's what we. Yeah. That's all we can ask for. My heart. Look at my future Penguin army. That would actually be really, really cool. I don't know.
This. Oh yeah, so I'll answer that in a minute. But this, the flocked penguin and like the flocked cat, that's also an upgrade, of course, for the 1992 Catwoman with the real beady eyes, not painted on, real nose. It really, if you see that in person, I think it really adds to
just that level of texture, right? When you're having it on display. Yeah. Be awesome.
Anyway, so Jack Nicholson, basically, and I've asked as recently as 2 months ago, he's still a big fat no on approving anything. So Jack, Jack, what does he say? Johnny came here to play or something? He's not playing. I can tell you that.
Yeah, he's not playing. I think sadly the only way we're going to see something is if he passes away and his estate is like,
yeah,
I don't care, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm
bit morbid, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've had the same thought. Right now he hasn't budged on this for years, and so I think the only thing, the only thing that can happen is what you said.
Yeah, sadly. So we are almost done, but
let's do some more. Oh my god!
It never gets old.
Yeah, and it's not gonna go away either.
It's not, unless you're like,
All
hey,
right.
dude, don't do it anymore. But yes,
no.
Did you forget about this?
Yes. No, I like. What
is this?
What does he have? Yeah. So again, the great Andy Maniloff, together with Joe Huth from Knight Rider Historians, got. So I got the thing scanned, but because of the. I'm sorry, I've lost my sound here.
Oh. I don't know. Did your headphones die?
Still hear me?
Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Okay, so I'll keep talking. I can't hear myself anymore. But so the scan, because of the high gloss paint job, was giving us problems, and so he spent a month fixing that, and basically right now we've got some very cool pictures to show. The sound's back.
Is it back?
Yeah. Okay. So this is Andy's. This is his Sistine Chapel, or whatever you say. That was a very, 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 very difficult job.
Well, I would say that would be.
Yeah. So we're really, really rushing to get a prototype, at least a V1 prototype of this, ready for San Diego Comic-Con, because it took so much longer than expected. Not Andy's fault, really, my fault. Or no, the company that did the scan really screwed up. It doesn't matter. It took a lot of work to fix this, and I think we're there. I mean, together with the scan data, with Joe, with Andy's work, all the hand modeling that went into fixing we've got everything from the rake of the vehicle to all the little things, to even some screw placement that is very, very specific. Placement of tiny screws that only the die hard fans will know about.
We'll know like where they're at and count and
yeah. So we're at that level now where it's down to the placement of screws, and so yeah. So but look at this. I mean, and so we're working on the final thing you're not seeing here is yeah, exactly, Andy. Andy tweaked the mirrors a bit more to give them a little bit more of a natural curve. So the mirrors are different from what you see in this picture now, but yeah, and let's see. So yeah, as you can see, even like I said, the rake of the vehicle and the way it's posed is accurate. Yeah, and there's some Easter eggs that no one has found out yet, but that are in the vehicle. So yeah.
I certainly have not. You know, I want this though. Of course, I think a lot of us do. I mean, it's KITT. It's KITT, man. It's KITT.
Did you see that video I sent you last minute, or do I have to pull it up?
Pull it up. If you might want to pull it up, because I don't know what you sent me last minute. I think were just those like 9 photos, but I could be wrong. This is all kind of like just in folder form, and I'm trying to dig through it, but I don't think I see a KITT video.
Okay,
well,
so
maybe I have one here in the Dropbox, but
Yeah. So this this just we shot this this afternoon. So
Oh, okay. So this is just like right now.
yeah. So these are the actual working screens for the actual dashboard of actual 6-scale KITT. And this is you have no idea how tiny this is. This is
Well, I have an idea, but yeah, very small, right? Because it's in the dash. If it's a 6-scale
Yeah.
car.
Yeah, exactly. In the dash of a 6-scale car, the small televisions you saw in the dashboard will have actual working screens. We've got the we'll have the electronics with the LEDs and all that. I don't know if that'll
Be
move
like
yet,
rotating and
but yeah. So
okay.
you would have to buy. Well, you got the $2,500 fan home or D'Agostini, whatever, build it yourself over 2 years thing, where you would have to put in all the work of building it, and then you would have to spend, I would say, $500 to $1,000 to get all the mods that are out there to get to what we're talking about here.
Just to elevate it to that, to have all the electronics and the mods and everything. Yeah. A lot of people do that with like the starships. I'm a big Trekkie, as you know, and like people will do that, like the Enterprises, and they'll buy the wiring kits for the lights and all this. And it's a big, so having all this together, it's gonna be pretty awesome. Sean 74, Chelsea, what's up, my man? Hey, Joost, greetings from Hong Kong. You are second to none. Appreciate you coming through.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I just thought I was going to show off something very cool, but I can't. So I just wanted to go and show how deep into detail Andy went to model KITT. Also in the interior, we've got basically the fiber of the seats. So Joe Huth sent us this. These are the actual materials from KITT, plastics and cloth and all. So this is modeled down to the fiber level. He modeled that, and the small. What is it, Andy? With the 3 letters on the seat, that's there, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
Wow. So that interior is gonna look very, very detailed. I'm gonna definitely bring out the macro lens and kind of get in there and try to get all that detail in there, because that is fucking, oh man. You know what it reminds me of is not that I've done it, but like it kind of reminds me of the old school back in the. I mean, people still do it too, but you know, people like collect doll houses.
Yeah.
And then within they've really detailed like every little room and just the little nooks and crannies, and that's what I'm saying. That's what it looks like when you zoom in right into the driver's seat. You know, so everything inside the dash, you can see all this cool. I love that. I love it. Yep. There we go. Yeah. The PMD logo. Thank you. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. The PMD. I knew it was something with a D. PM. It was with a P. Sorry. Yeah. So these so those 2 screens on the right will actually show off. We got a whole bunch of videos from Joe that we can do there.
Nice. So that's all gonna be kind of like the 89 Batcomputer. Then you're gonna have everything kind of moving and.
Yeah. So this is so I thought you were gonna say the 1989 Batmobile. So this is pushing what we did with the interior of the 1989 Batmobile to a whole new level.
Well, similarly, but I just meant because like the cave computers you got things moving, like, you know, which I mean, the interior for the 89 Batmobile is still awesome, no doubt. I love having that all turned on and seeing everything lit, but having all this like moving as well is gonna be pretty badass. I really think so. Hell yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty awesome. FYI, the entire tail light structure is modeled below the blackout plate.
Yeah, so I've got a picture there. So but it's got so I don't know if you can see it here, if you can zoom in, but basically what Andy is saying is behind
you might be able to zoom in because you're sharing it.
Yeah, let's see if that works.
Like your phone, you know what I mean? It's on your computer. There you go. Yeah.
So we might get into legal trouble here. We might not be able to do all of this, but so it's everything behind the blackout plate that's there has been modeled so far, and we'll have to see how far we can push this without getting into trouble. But it's all there in the model down to the fiber level.
It's gonna be awesome.
Andy
my gosh.
rocks.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, gosh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. It's just awesome. It's like but I love, I mean, I grew up, that's my era though. I mean, Knight Rider and A-Team and Airwolf and Miami Vice and Magnum PI, all that. That was what I grew up with, man. So who didn't like KITT? I mean,
yeah, that was my jam back then.
That was so cool.
Yeah.
Like,
you would give me a difficult time back then choosing between the A-Team and KITT. I mean, I know. So no, that's not fair. KITT was the car that was cool, but if you the shows A-Team versus Knight Rider, ooh,
that's tough because I love the A-Team. I love everybody. I love the A-Team. I like the military. I love the But I mean, when you look at that, you're like, dude, that like now we kind of have cars like this. I mean, shit, we got self-driving cars, but in the early mid 80s, like this was some futuristic shit, and you're like, yo, this is an awesome
amazing
car, and it talks to you, and it's it was badass, dude. So Airwolf was my jam. I loved Airwolf as well. Yeah,
Airwolf was cool. Yeah, but that was a third. So it was it's hard to say KITT or A-Team, or sorry, Knight Rider A-Team 1 and 2, and then Airwolf was 3.
Yeah.
Also loved MacGyver, by the way, but yeah.
Oh, who doesn't love MacGyver?
Yeah. So for the people who joined us late, let's do this one more rerun of this. And then maybe do some questions, or I'm taking over the show now. Sorry, but
no. Take over the show. This is your show. I'm just here, bro. I'm like the vessel for you.
The vessel. Yeah.
You can steer the ship. I mean, I'll click buttons, but here you go, brother. Here you go.
Do some more. Yeah. So people who missed it, we went over this quickly when we started. So basically, it seems like I'm going to be changing my mind on how am I going to do this. How we are going to offer this. So basically, we've got this the smiling version, and we've got a serious version of Catwoman, of Wonder Woman, and of course the tiara is removable. And we didn't go very deep on the accessories this time. So we've got the cape, we got the tiara, we've got the boomerang, we've got her bending the gun. I think this is indeed awesome. We've got the lasso of truth, and then so basically, from what I'm hearing, this should be the basic sculpt, and if you get the DX, you'll get this head sculpt too. So then that's
so we figured this all out live today here.
Yep.
That's what we're doing.
You heard it here first.
All right, that's what we're doing, guys. So you're gonna get the standard edition, which will have one sculpt, right? The deluxe will have both.
Yeah. So the standard edition will have this sculpt from what I'm reading. And then if you want the smiling version, you'll have to get the DX, which adds this sculpt.
Perfect.
And then and then we'll probably throw in the what was that? The like we did for Catwoman,
like a display stand for the head, or like a bus thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That is, and look, and I'm going to tell you that moving forward, right? I mean, we talked about it earlier in the show, but like, I really think moving forward, that's the way to go, with future figures, if applicable, right? If the figure warrants having two versions, standard and deluxe, just keep it cool. The deluxe has all in one, you get everything. And if you want to have something a little more affordable or whatever, a little more bare bones, then you got a standard. And then that way people don't feel like, oh shit, I have to get this and I have to get this.
No. Right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
I think so.
And Pedro, she needs pantyhose tights. She is wearing pantyhose. As you can see, there's a slight color difference between the legs and the rest of her. And that's because
it's a bit lighter. Yeah.
That's because of the pantyhose. So let's see again. If I zoom in, you'll probably be able to see that.
Yeah.
You can see those are tights.
Yep. I see it. I see a little, yep. And then the color difference, of course. Yeah. So, will each signature edition still get their own extra audio? You talking about KITT?
So I don't think we did that. In the end, we decided not to add that because, again, people were voting and it's fine just to get the signature and have a numbered edition. I don't think we put it on the site. So For now, I don't think so.
All right.
Yeah. And
Okay,
so yeah,
that's
so
good.
it's very we're gonna make it easy, and we didn't go overboard on the accessories that for a lot of people call it box fodder. Keep it in there. So you have what you need to pose her with the cape and the boomerang and the tiara and the whip and the gun, and yeah.
Yeah. Brother Cousins.
Brother Cousins,
my man,
yeah.
yes, I need this.
I
Yeah.
need this.
Yeah, I listen, and everybody's kind of chiming in, right? Yeah, it makes sense. Just make a DX version to have all the extra. I mean, that's the thing, right? Because I know it's always like, oh, you don't want 3 or 4 versions because then everybody gets confused.
Yep.
And then they're like, oh, well, I don't know which one I should get, and then I don't want to feel like I have to buy at least 2 of them just so I can have what I want to have. So I'm all for that, right? Just do a standard deluxe. It works. It's been working for years. For others,
Yep.
It'll work.
Yep.
So excited for this. So classy. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So basically, so for now, I think the only difference between the standard and the deluxe will be that you'll get the second smiling head sculpt.
Yeah, and that's cool. And maybe another accessory or 2. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah,
Right?
maybe. So maybe we could consider like adding like bullet deflecting flash gauntlets for the deluxe version.
Yeah, just something neat to kind of spice it up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm a little more incentive, which I get. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and then
and
and then the invisible jet is going to be around $1,500.
$1,500, right?
Yeah.
I've got one. I'll sell you for 1,000.
But is it accurate? Is it accurate, Anthony?
Oh, it's very accurate. Are you kidding me? It's invisible. So no, this is good. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. A lot of people are excited for this. I'm excited for this. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think so.
Quite a lot.
2 hours, 2 hours, 30 minutes, dude.
Yeah,
I think
we do have. I mean, you want to spend 5 or 10 minutes answering a couple questions?
Sure.
Or you want to?
Sure.
All
Always.
right. What is this called? Lightning Spitfire round. I'll just bring up whatever pops. I'll bring up whatever comes up in chat, and then we can kind of for a few minutes, and then we'll probably roll out. Like, Eric, is there any possibility we'd seal into one with Diana, Princess Diana? Figure in the future.
Yeah. We set that boundary at if we sell over 1,000, we can look into doing some more, like a 40s version, maybe do a casual Diana Prince version. It really depends on how things go. I'm expecting sales to do pretty well now that we've shown that we can actually deliver what we promise. And we've learned so much during this process for Catwoman that we will be able to go faster in the future. Because a lot of the stuff we've learned during the process of Catwoman, we're now implementing, or Sean is already implementing early in the design phase. So that's
See from there. Let's get a couple more questions, guys, and we'll wrap. You know what? While a couple of chats are coming in, there's something I forgot to ask you.
Yeah.
Dealing with figures, not being able to sell them directly, having to go through whether it's KITT or spec or whoever you can decide to work with. Have you considered the NRD situation too? It being maybe a little bit less, or
we did that for the 1966 Catwoman already. So
okay,
we had the NRD hire for Penguin and animated Batman, and we discussed it amongst ourselves, and it's lowered again for 1966 Catwoman. So it's going to be a normal pre-order or deposit amount that you're used to starting.
Awesome.
Or going back. So yeah, NRD is fixed.
Okay. I just remember that reservation there, especially with the Penguin and stuff. It was it's like a figure. So I was like, ooh, I know a lot of people are like, I don't know, so that's kind of why I want to bring that up. So is Road Warrior possible at all?
Nope.
No.
Okay. I really want to do the vehicle too, but Warner Brothers doesn't have the rights for that.
Gotcha.
I talked to the people at, I think it's Paramount, for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they said they had it covered with, I think they were referring to Mondo or something else.
Maybe
But,
for movie, right? Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, I agree.
Oh,
But the people I was talking to didn't make that distinction and didn't
sure.
care.
They were just like, oh, well, there's Turtles already in 1/6.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
So, what about dinos? I heard dinos were off the table in 1/6.
Oh, is that true? I don't know. I would be open, but again, this is factory, so you would have to ask Barry if you talk to him, or I can ask him next time I talk to him.
Well, I think it was when I was talking to Barry. I think he said somebody else has dinosaurs.
Oh, okay.
In a way,
Then
like he couldn't
whatever
do-
Barry says.
I think, but I don't. I think that was. I gotta
Yeah,
have
could
we talked before. You, me, and Barry need to sit down. We got to do a stream.
Yeah, fun.
We'll do a three-man stream, and we'll talk about the collabs and what's going on here. Maybe
Yeah, sure.
sometime soonish before San Diego, probably, because that's coming up, right? That's July-ish.
Yeah, that's 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And then we're flying in 6 weeks. I mean, yeah.
Oh, then we may have to try. We may have to try to do that before, and because that'd be cool. That way we can just kind of talk about, whatever you both can share in a collaborative sense, right? And the workings together and the license and whatever, and what maybe some future plans are together. And totally, I think that'd be kind of fun. Any chance of Static Shock or Batman Beyond?
Not likely. First time I've been asked about Static Shock. So
okay, that would be.
I mean, never say never, but there's so much on the
Right.
list already. Yeah. So
Gotcha.
not anytime soon.
Yeah. Sorry, I got here late. Yo, what are the projections for the release of Catwoman? August? I think.
Yeah, August, September.
Okay.
So basically, it was March 31st. Then we changed and added a couple of things, changed the back wall based on the feedback, and changed the skin tone and all that sort of thing. So based on the customer feedback, we would need to retool a couple of things, which meant that will push us into August, September for the first batch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, if I went, I would definitely do that too. But obviously, like also live stuff always sucks in conventions.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Reception's horrible too, and it's loud, and I hate that. But yeah, that would be fun. A couple more. Any chance to get the original 66 black Batcycle?
Don't have a lot of requests for that, and the way the sales for the 1966 Batcycle OG were going, I think I'm going to leave it.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe sometime in the future when there's a whole crazy bunch of demand, but right now, if you look at the original diecast Batcycle we did, it's like 600 pieces worldwide. So I really need that minimum of 500. I think if I do the black version, I'll get under 500. So
Has to be really rare of the buyer's mark. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how many people. I get it, because it's always about that, right? The more that you can produce, the cheaper you can bring down the cost. And if it's warranted, right? But that's if sales are warranted. So it's like,
and
really,
I mean, we're already very unique in that we can consider doing something as little as 600 pieces worldwide. So, we can't go lower. Our suppliers won't go lower than 500 pieces on minimum order quantity. So that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. With the Tumbler, what's your opinion on the paint and the lights, with all the people having different opinions?
All right. So we're going to tone the lights down to what people would most prefer. So that's less lights in the front. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about with regards to the paint. We're still working on the paint, but the real Tumbler was not black and was not flat black. So it's never going to be a flat black. Plus, if you paint a scale model that's made out of plastic in flat black, it's going to look like a cheap plastic piece. So the real thing wasn't flat black. It had there was a lot of color nuance going on. I have a lot of pictures to show that, and I can show some more.
Okay.
Or I can show some examples of the real paint of the real Tumbler. Paint guide. Where the hell is that? In the meantime, Kim Basinger is a no-go because they don't have the rights.
Oh. Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. There you have it. I would like a Kim Basinger from LA Confidential.
Oh yeah. Great,
But,
great movie.
I love that movie. Yeah, I love that movie. So while you're looking at that, and my buddy Jeff up Red in the Ledger was wondering, are you gonna pick up that Queen Amidala from Hot Toys, that Phantom Menace?
Me?
Yeah.
No. It's just too weird, man. I'm too old to really like the prequels, except maybe episode 3. And I like episode. Is that episode 2?
Attack of the Clones?
Amidala. Yeah.
No,
and even
episode 1 is the one that they showed with the big red dress and the big hair that circles and the white geisha kind of looking, you know. Okay.
So no.
Yeah. That would be awesome. Having like bands like that, Metallica, Master Puppet stage. I'd love that. I would love that, but don't know if bands are something that you can do or want to do. It's kind of a whole other breed there too, right? With licensing and
no, and then you get into the problem of finding the getting the licensing for like a Fender guitar and a Marshall stack and all that sort of thing. So no.
I know.
And I don't know if you've been reading up what Fender's been doing recently. I don't want to get anywhere near that.
I haven't. I don't know what's going on with Fender.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
back in the day when I was playing a lot of music, but I'm not keeping up with really that scene too much.
If you're bored, Google Fender lawsuit. It's in the EU. It's ridiculous. I can't seem to find it. Damn it! But okay,
it's all right. I take your word for it. It wasn't that. So
it wasn't. So it's not going to be flat black. That's for sure. It's going to be a very, very dark gray, and there's going to be some black added to that. And so that's what it's supposed to look like.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
Fender has lost the plot. Yeah.
I'll read up on it later. I'll take a look.
It is crazy.
Probably comes down to money. Everything comes down to money.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's something there, man. But Kiss figures would be cool. I'm surprised. We haven't seen any of that. But music, like I said, it's a whole different breed. All right. Last one before we wrap. Any interest in classic sci-fi like 2001 Space Odyssey or Planet of the Apes?
No.
There you have it. No. Okay. Fair enough. All right. I'll do one more. Leon the Professional.
Oh, that's a great movie. And then, of course, you've got your Queen Amidala in that one, too.
Yeah. That's where I first saw her. It's Professional.
Yeah.
Back in the day. We're the same age, so.
Yeah.
I remember when that came out. I was like, "Whoa, this movie's awesome." So, well, I mean, if we don't have much else, we've talked about quite a lot, guys. If you guys are just tuning in and kind of came in a little bit later in the stream, I'd rewind, rewatch. There's a lot that we've already talked about.
A whole lot of stuff.
A whole lot. I'll try to set chapters too on the stream here in a little bit to kind of break down where we were in the timeline of what we were talking about, because we did cover quite a lot. And we'll talk soon. Like if I can, right? Let me message Barry, see what's up. Maybe we can kind of do another sometime soon stream and just talk about the collab stuff and whatnot, and then we can kind of go from there. And then I probably after that though probably won't talk to you till after San Diego if if we don't do a collab thing. But
so if we could do that like maybe the first week of July, then I'll have a whole lot more to show for San Diego Comic-Con anyway.
Yeah,
so
let's do that. First week of July would be great. I think that would be awesome. Before I roll though, Jay is wondering, Brother Cousins, what's the timeline on the KITT final product delivery? Do you have anything on that?
Summer next year.
Summer next year? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from pre-order to delivery, 15 months, that would be pretty good.
Okay. All right. That would be really awesome. Blitzway, Leon, and Kipash. Nice with Sean Debs. That's cool. Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Good stuff.
All right. Blitzway did a 6-scale Leon?
Yeah. I think somebody else did too. There's been a few, some more third party, but there's been a few Leons.
Licensed and all.
I think Blitzway did a licensed one.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
then
think
I'm
so.
not doing it. There's no need to do it.
But that was like a decade ago, bro. It was not like anytime soon.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a reason to do it. All right, now, don't let that dissuade you. You really should. So, final one though, Hawk, my man, I would be remiss without it. Yost, have you thought about approaching Jerry Anderson products? Example, Supercar, the Thunderbirds.
No, it's not really my wheelhouse. So this would be in the never say never pile, but it's a long shot. There's a whole lot of stuff I want to do first. I want to get to Jurassic Park. I want to get to the DB5. I hope eventually to do my own versions of the DeLorean and Ecto-1, like years down the road when I'm done. I want to do basically all the cool movie cars. I think there should be a Jazzinc version. That's my dream. Speed Racer. Dude. Speed Racer is a good point.
Speed Racer, yeah. So Dukes of Hazzard was a pretty cool car, right? 18 van.
18 van.
Right?
18.
I mean,
yeah.
But I need figures. I need Face and Murdoch and BA, and I need 18. God, I would kill for a fucking proper Mr. T. Overalls, Cherokee, the mohawk, all the earrings, and to go. I want that so bad.
Yeah,
we need more Mr. T in this world. Anyway, we do. He was so awesome growing up. So, but guys, I think we're gonna wrap. Link also is in the description to your YouTube channel and the Facebook group, right, where we're always talking about polls and asking community questions. If you guys are already in there, the link's like right here, right under, and then of course the link for my channel and all that stuff, and social media is there as well. So I appreciate you guys for coming in and hanging out with us today. Do you have any final thoughts or?
I hope you join us on June 25th for the launch of Catwoman, Wonder Woman, and the 1989 Batcave. So
June 25th. That's
June
right.
25th,
Wonder Woman,
here.
89 Batcave.
Yeah. 9 a.m. LA, New York, 6 p.m. Paris, midnight Hong Kong.
It'd be awesome.
And then come visit us in San Diego and the booth. I mean, I'll be there on Saturday and Wednesday evening. The rest of the team will also be there. There's always going to be a Jazzinc person in the booth, and we're going to show everything that you've seen in this live stream you can see in person.
That's going to be sweet. So you'll be there Wednesday for preview night and then all day Saturday?
Yes.
There you guys have it, guys. That'll be awesome. So, all right, we're out of here then. You guys have a good rest of your week. Tune in. I might do a stream tomorrow just to talk about some other releases that had happened this week. And then obviously Saturday night, I'll be doing my stream as well. So tune in for that, where we have our roundtable talk about everything for the week, which, we talked a lot, man. I know we got to go, but I brought up the Wonder Woman. I brought up the Batcave. On my morning shows, a lot of positive responses. Obviously, cool. A lot of responses here. It's gonna be awesome, man. I can't wait to see. You got a lot on your plate.
Yeah,
right now.
There's lots of plates spinning right now.
I'm sure you're overwhelmed, but you're doing an awesome job. So I can't wait Can't wait. So, alrighty, guys, stay safe out there. We'll see you in the next one.